prophet gathers near. An elf with magic, so wise and sly. A dwarf with a hammer, ready to fly. A halfling so quick, in the shadows she'll creep, while the furball charges a giant from sleep. The tiefling leads nature wild and free. Together we'll make a mark, just wait and see. Fortune and glory, chaos on the rise. Together we'll fight neath the stormy skies. With arrows and spells and the barbarians roar, we'll face the great evil and settle the score. Fortune and glory.
Welcome everybody to episode 20. We've made it 20 episodes.
And we got a shiny new intro.
Yeah.
Might be changed as of next episode. Oh, we almost had to change it for last episode.
I found a better AI thing though, so I mean that's fine.
Today is Wednesday, October 9th, 2024. The in-game date is Yelzoon 29th of 793. Would anybody else like to recap?
Even he knows it's endgame.
I mean, I think Shava should recap it. How much your episode? Yeah, I don't know what everyone else did, but Shava guy talked to his very charismatic door guy. So Shava went into a bar, met some real big tough guy. Of course, Shava's stronger than him, so Shava beat him in a wrestling match. Turns out he was the king or something. I don't remember. I got to go meet up with him tomorrow around 11 to get an army. And then Shava met up with some werewolves, which are canonically a druid's natural predator. And they wiped the floor with Shava, but only because they have an advantage on every single roll they made, because it is canon. And then the big hairy guy helped scare away the moles, dunked Shava's head in the toilet, and then went ahead and talked to the wizard guy without Shava, despite the fact Shava really needed to talk to him. And then Shava recently just woke up and set himself on fire again.
And we're camping in the tower, long resting, yeah.
We were in the cabin
Yeah.
beside the... in the We're outside.
Thing, and we're long resting because we're gonna have to meet with the demon woman in
tomorrow.
probably 4 hours after we wake up.
Figure out something.
So
No.
we have to basically prep when we wake up.
No. We actually got some time because then we meet up with Shava's mom around like 6 p.m.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
did all that
it was-
stuff, and then
we
we
did all
met
that
with the
stuff,
wizard,
so it's
and then
closer
we
to-
rested for 8 hours.
It's going to be 10 o'clock. We still got 8 hours.
I don't know if we got a whole 8 hours.
So we got more than 4 hours. Because we need to go to the temples.
We got like a little bit of time.
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
It'll be up to the DM what we have.
Alright, well, Shava needs to go see the wizard tomorrow. And waits about 30 minutes.
He wants that bow.
Now, it took...
You can use the fireball.
So he's
on a
busy
devil.
prepping
You
right
could.
now.
Yep.
I ain't gonna stop him.
He's busy
Shop-
prepping right now.
Alright, right now Shava is making addendums to the contract.
Can I borrow you for an hour?
Yeah.
And Shava's trying his best not to burn it
I
like
need
last
you to roll
time.
your d20 and add your spell modifier.
Just a
Right.
spell modifier, or is
Now
it like a
it's midnight now? Do y'all want to take a long rest?
Yeah, we're gonna do this for an hour,
Okay.
and then
so what?
long
Like
rest.
what would it be, a check or just a spell modifier?
Just add your spell modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just D20 with your spell casting modifier on
Hey,
it.
Do I only get like what's gonna happen if I miss this?
Nothing bad.
You feel
Okay,
incredibly
so-
unlucky. Disadvantage on all throws.
8.
13. So you didn't make it.
No,
So I'd have to do another check. Do another hour.
it is plus my spell modifier. I rolled a 3.
Trying to
I'm
work on something?
yeah. I'm practicing, seeing
Okay.
seeing if I've got it. I'm doing something.
Can I do
real,
it one more time?
Real simple. Like it takes without help. It would be 2 hours.
Okay.
With help, it'd be an hour.
Okay. So
It's not
not
even
like
a.
an enchanted
It doesn't
wand or
even do
something
anything.
silly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
While
Try to
writing
get
it,
the
would I
bad
just do
rolls
another
out of
one
the
for the second hour for myself, or would he
Yeah.
also do it as help?
Well, so what it was, if I remember right, it was if two people are working on something, they can cut the time in half if they both succeed the check.
Yeah.
So did you succeed?
Yep, 13.
I did not.
Okay,
And he
so
didn't.
then the first check we had one success, so we got through 1 hour and 1 hour.
Okay.
So if you both want to work on it for another hour,
We could cut it down to 30 minutes or an hour and 30.
So
Okay.
do
got-
I know what do I know what you're doing here?
Yeah. Like,
8. Jeez.
I got a
okay.
suggestion.
Nat 20?
oh, all right. So I'm gonna say a nat 20 would probably do it at half time.
All right, so you didn't even need my help.
All right.
Because I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants off of converted rules.
Understandable.
bad
That's why I
rolls
wanted
out the way.
to. That's why I wanted to try it. That's why I wanted to try it just to get the feel of it in actual action.
I might have to bust out some other nice.
So
battles tonight.
what that was me and him were standing over my armor piece,
Your what?
and we're just working on it. And I'm just for flavor. I'm guessing he might have put some runes or something into it.
Okay.
What it is smoldering armor. So now when I don it, it smolders.
Okay.
It's just visual.
Is it
Okay.
visual? Okay, that's
Thaumaturgy
cool.
in it. Okay.
It's just it's called smoldering armor, and it has a look of smoldering. It puts up a light smoke to it now,
That's actually kind of cool.
which is 75 gold pieces worth of enchanting material.
Are these any
Could
better?
be.
No. No.
Yeah, it doesn't
these are
add
really
anything, doesn't do any bonuses or anything. It's 75 gold pieces worth of enchanting material. Takes 2 hours.
We use our finite amount
and then it
of time
just-
awake.
Smolders.
Okay.
That's actually good for intimidation.
That's what I'm thinking.
Smoking dwarf.
You get all angry. You smolder with it.
In certain people, it could actually do a lot of intimidating too.
Too bad we're talking to
But yeah,
demons.
thank you. I just wanted to try that. That's the book I've been reading.
With
teaches me how to do
prestidigitation,
this
I can
stuff.
make it smell like brimstone. Kinda add to it.
Shava around everything.
My eyes start watering.
Make it
now
smell like
keep in mind,
sewer.
You just enchanted the armor, so it's already got an enchantment on it. So like it's checkboxed. So if you do anything else, other d20s start getting rolled to see what happens.
Oh.
So
I mean, for even if that's a problem with it being an already like magical piece, I can just do like braces or something. Like a,
okay, yeah,
you know, just something. I'm just practicing, seeing if I understood what I read, put it into action.
cool, cool.
Shava got a little bit too close to the smoldering armor with his contract, and that's the canonical reason.
Sparks flying off.
Come on! I thought I was the
Appreciate the help,
arson.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't in my job. Trying to get the bad rolls out of the dice before we.
All right. So do y'all bed down with the three of y'all?
Yeah. Well, I only need 4 hours.
Okay.
I was gonna say you should just have him doing the magic stuff because he doesn't need as much sleep.
Yes,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
technically I'd be getting 7 hours of sleep. Because that cut it in half,
Yeah.
so 7 hours instead of 8.
You can sleep in the shed for another 30 minutes.
Yeah, so, all right. So, you go to bed about 1 o'clock. You wake up about 5. Y'all all wake up about 8 o'clock. Somebody's still sawing logs
A little bit.
for another half an hour or so. About 8:25.
1 second.
Oh,
Shava did nothing to Skotum in his sleep. Don't worry, the worst thing was going to be a dick.
Right. On the door, you hear.
Haven't even had my coffee yet.
What's the password?
I don't know what the password be. Just open up! Open up! It's
Damn
a
it, he got it right.
I'll go open the door.
You you see at the door.
Okay, the barbarian better be hiding in the corner with a lampshade over his head.
You see a dwarf in a leather apron and some tools jingling off of his belt. He looks familiar.
Oh, finally.
I never met him, did I?
Nope.
No,
yeah, you did.
Yeah, because y'all had to.
Yeah.
I sent y'all there when that all happened.
So he's the strong man tool. I don't remember his
Nostrum Lair.
Nostrum lair.
Nostrum?
Yes.
Cousin, where's my cousin at?
I stand up a little bit groggy.
Wake up! It's important. I had an elf at my door, first light this morning. The War College is arming up. They're hitting up every smithy in town. They want 2,000 silver-tipped arrows and 100 silver-tipped swords and 50 silvered axes. I only keep about 20 or 30 pounds of silver in my shop, but I don't know what to do. This order's going to keep me busy for all week. They're hitting up every armorer in town. I'm on my way to the bank now to see if I can just get as much sterling out of there as I can. But they say some of this might be going to the army too. Do you know what's going on?
Nope. And closed door.
I mean, if nothing else, I could.
Come in.
Okay, yeah. Here, I brought a pot of coffee with me.
Oh, you're welcome anytime.
Don't mind the arm pile. I'm going to need to burn them pretty soon.
It's a forge roasted beans.
Hold the cup over the mouth, if you would.
I'll get a little bit of.
Don't be
iron
afraid of the
taste to it.
weenies. They're really good.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah. The weenies
It's like
are
they
barbecue sauce.
stirred it with the tongs. Yeah.
Those are cookies, sugar cookies.
Cousin, what's going on?
They're actually pretty good.
So, as you know, the wetness.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's called a wetness. I forgot.
Yeah, the wetness, not the moistness.
The moistening.
The moistening.
Is actually caused by
my nose.
a high-ranking devil. Devil.
Right-handed or left-handed? That's the only way to tell.
And it looks like there's gonna be a fight for the town. We went to the college last night and had them, and you're not gonna be busy for a week. You got today.
Today, you got a couple hours.
Well, you can swing an axe, or you can swing a hammer. Can you help me in my smithy? We need to make as many as we can.
We kind of need
Do
him.
y'all need me today?
We actually do need you when we go to the church.
Go to the church, we do.
Hey, Joe, you want to help him?
So how important is silver going to be against demons, against devils?
That's the only thing that'll hurt him besides magic.
I guess that's why my arrow didn't do anything, huh?
Is your arrow's magic? Though.
Oh, okay.
It's either got to be magic or silver. Other than that, you can do diddly.
Okay. That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
If I
Actually,
need silver or not.
Actually-
I might be able to dip, but
Well, I mean, the bow's magic.
Yeah, the bow's
then it
magic.
has a little effect.
I have a suggestion. If we pull together a silver coin, can't he use the silver to dip our weapons in? Like give like a silver coating to build the axe.
Well, you need a lot of silver.
I'm talking about just a silver coating.
Yeah, you need a lot to
Yeah,
dip it.
so it's not like gold leaf.
if you've got
If you go to the mages college, there's a spell called fabricate. You can just make that stuff.
Well,
should be able to do it.
nephew, here's.
We did a long rest, right?
Could you hire some helpers for a day for 70 gold?
I think I can. And I've got a visitor. He came in last night. Somebody from back home. He said he wanted to talk to you.
That was really good.
He said it was urgent.
How do you know I was here?
I don't know. He came to town, and I told him that you were here, and he said that he had urgent news from home, and he said that you might want to know this too. He was kind of vague about it.
Okay, I'm gonna go check this out, guys.
All right, bye.
You want somebody to go with you?
Nah, it should be okay.
Is there a
Chuck
meeting
can
point at a time? We
Just-
need to meet back.
pick me up at his shop when y'all, before y'all go to the chapels.
Okay.
Hate to say, but the only character we can spare right now is Jill. Because I need the evil guy in our group when we go talk to the Grand Wizard.
Is he talking about himself?
No. I'm
Hold
a
on.
druid.
He can't say evil and Grand Wizard in the same sentence.
No,
So I'll go to the shop. Y'all pick me up after before you go to the temples.
Yep.
And
yeah, we need to go talk to the Derwin, and then we need to go talk to the king. After that, we'll go pick you up, and we'll go to the temples.
Just remember, there's ears everywhere in the town.
Ooh, there's cop doggies.
Yes, of course, there's ears around town.
They're,
There's people in
barbecue.
town. People with ears.
Fast.
You know, most land animals have ears except for birds.
Cop doggies. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, I'm fine. Hold on. We gotta make a cocktail weenie break here. That's important stuff.
Don't break weenies.
Fate of the world, you know, that's one thing, but
can't save the world on an empty stomach.
exactly. Hey, you're not you if you're hungry.
Canuck, we are all eating because we're terrified of a hungry Jill.
Sorry.
She wrestled down a bear. Right. No, gorilla. That
Yeah,
was
the gorilla, yeah. I think you decided that the bear was a bad idea.
He doesn't have thumbs.
Yeah.
Technically, the bear would have been useful with
Can't
it.
arm wrestle with without an opposable thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a coward says. Thing is, they do have thumbs. It's just not opposable.
I mean, it really
Is it
depends
a
on your
football?
opponent's grip strength. If they have enough grip strength, you don't need a thumb.
Yeah.
Like, they do have like a thumb in the thumb spot.
Is it a dew claw? Like on a dog or?
No, I think it's literally like where a thumb would
Oh, it
be.
is. Okay. I've never looked at a bear that closely.
I don't think it's prehensile.
It's not. I mean, like I seen bear tracks, and I saw 5 toe beans.
Alright, so about that time, somebody else approaches the door.
Hey, Joe, it's your mother.
You see
No time for that.
a green dragon-born female in tan robes. She's coming up to the door. Is it still open?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes?
she knocks on the door frame. Guten Morgen. My name is Verdier. I have a message from Professor Zalison, and the mistress of the Pearl Temple would like an audience with the tiefling.
Oh, shit.
She kind of looks at her notes.
Where?
Shava? Shava. Yeah, Shava. Are you Shava?
And Shaba read a note. He has a sister with a very similar name.
It's
Is there an A or an I?
Hey, you gotta go to the castle, dude.
okay. This is my first mission outside of the school on Robert. But she said that the sooner you can be there, the better. And she kind of looks up from her notes. But it seems like the slums have cleaner water now, and the tower's helping the city everywhere. And the little people out there are getting better, and that's what the note says. And she holds out a little porcelain and platinum disc. It's got some little writing on it.
Who are you supposed to see?
The mistress of the Pearl Temple.
This was not a part of my wild adventure yesterday. Hey.
It doesn't say that. I don't know.
I'm just gonna shake my head and stomp off to my bed.
Okay. Okay, so priority list right now. It's like 10 o'clock now. I need to go talk to the king at 11. But first things first, I need to go do a talk with the wizard.
Did you say the king?
Yeah.
Why is this the first we're hearing of this?
You weren't paying attention last night. I was screaming it. I mean, I wasn't moving, but I was screaming it. Yeah, I lost. Yeah, I beat him in a wrestling contest, and I promise I'll get a really big,
Why were
strong
you
guy to help
wrestling a
him.
king?
You left me alone.
King of what? And who's this princess you're going to meet now?
The princess I don't know about.
What the hell were you doing last night?
I think the king he's talking about is the drunk that the
The worthless drunk
Yeah,
that won't
the-
do anything for this town?
mage
Yeah.
was talking about.
Yeah, I told him he'll be Demon Slayer if he helps us. A great way to get a promotion of your title from useless drunk into Demon Slayer. Yeah, that sounds like a promotion to me.
But the good news is the city is, or the tower is helping the city. I get to work with our villain, Holthman, to move 60 gallons of fresh water from the lake at a time to the slums. She's so amazing. She's a seer. You should see the spells that she can cast.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, we've got about 12 hours before everybody dies.
You should see. And she's got boobs. I don't have boobs because, well, I'm a dragonborn. She's got boobs to fill in her wizard room. It's so cool. You gotta meet her.
I just imagine a dragonborn can never be above a B cup. Because they're freaking reptiles. But there is some human in them.
I'm done with him. What do you all would like to do?
Okay, we're gonna go see the Grand Wizard. Then we're gonna see the
In the
drunken
words of my
king.
drill sergeant, I'm at my highest point of positivity.
Okay. We need to get out of here
You need to
before
see the
some-
Wizard?
Yep.
So we'll go see the
wonderful
wizard
Wizard of
first.
Oz.
The wizard is nearby. We'll go see the wizard first.
You got lucky. We'll see the wizard and go see this king you're talking about.
Yeah. The king and the army I was able to get
I would say
together.
by the time we're done with that, we should go pick scouting up because we need to prep. We can't wing this.
That's right, you're gone.
Yeah. Yeah, we need a religious person.
That's
There's
right.
high
You're a
religion
kid, you walk
rolls.
out the door, huh?
It was like on the way out.
You bumped into
King.
her.
What? And kept going.
You're Charlotte time with the king. And Skeleton just, I'm not being paid enough to do this shit. And he walks out.
I'm very curious as to who knows I'm here.
Alright, so I guess
And
y'all two want to Rochambeau to see who goes first?
You can go first. I'm stuffing.
Alright. So you're going to the wizard tower, right?
Yeah, the
the
four of us-
You gonna stay in the shack?
I'll lead him over there.
yeah.
You're hiding.
Since they
You do
should,
like push-ups and stuff?
yeah.
Jack yourself up?
So
You
since
gotta-
they should know me by now over there, I'll lead him over to the wizard's
Yeah.
tower.
yeah, we'll
You're
bring.
not 100 feet from the wizard tower, so
Yeah, but I mean, they don't have to go for formalities. They know.
Wait a second. We're 100 feet from the wizard tower. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, make a wisdom saving check. Or wisdom,
Buildiats. You gotta do.
wisdom saving throw. Sorry.
Oh no.
Those are good. Those little sausages.
Damn it.
are good.
Almost forgot.
I was gonna throw a rock at the window.
A 7.
Oh no.
Oh.
Guess who we're fighting?
Where are you right now? In the cabin
He's
still?
in the shack.
Waking up.
So, after all this commotion, after the tank of the party left,
The one that cannot be hit.
the barbarian wakes up and build a spear. This is his current pronouns. Is probably gonna do some shit. Remember, don't dead name weapons.
And how's Jill gonna defend herself?
Oh, you're still in there with the barbarian? Oh, boy.
Well, he said that this is reverse time when we all first woke up. He just forgot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
So
saying
we're all still in there. This
Okay.
before the door knock, I'm supposing.
no. I vote for us after you left. Everyone left. He just wakes up.
No,
We
this
wake
is
up
as somebody's knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Because we all woke up right when the knock.
We're gonna
when they were
replay
knocking
this.
on the door.
With a little bit
Well,
different
I was
attitude,
already
right?
up, but
Instead of good morning, we're greeted with.
knock on the door, you just hear tables flying and stuff. And they're like, what
So-
the hell's going on in there?
What I'm gonna say is, after they all kind of leave, you get this weird kind of tingly sensation in the back of your mind. And you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
You have Discord on your phone?
I just throw my tablet.
Oh shit!
I'm telling you
The
guys,
modern
he
way
doesn't
of
have
DM
the
notes. Discord instead of passing the hand note.
He does not have the mental fortitude that Shava in his shattered mind has.
Our dude's gonna end up killing you. Morgrim is gonna bring you some grim.
So you're gonna be at step
Morgan-
one.
Might be
On this.
taking us all down. Well, not me. I'm not there. So I'll have fun with that.
So
A question.
Yeah.
What was your dominant hand yesterday?
Oh,
It matters a lot. I'm just gonna say you're a righty.
Yeah.
So did that come through okay?
yeah.
So, your first level, you are.
If you want to speak privately, the use of front porch. The hallways are not soundproof.
Are we talking about the spreadsheet?
Oh no, it's in Discord. So you're under that condition by the weapon.
Okay.
So basically, you would treat anything that thing says like it's coming from a good friend,
Okay.
and then every time you kill something with it, you get to do that other part.
Something with it. Does that count Shava and Jill?
Does something also mean anything?
Well, it has to have life to be killed.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was a field mouse. Just wondering how much influence this thing can have. I guess I don't have the right to ask that, actually.
I mean, if he can swat a fly.
Bag of
Let's
rats.
say a
It's kind of
creature, but I
a.
would say it would have to be a reasonably sized creature. I don't think a field mouse will count.
Trip to the pet store.
Bag of
I need a bag of minnows.
I'm now at level 10.
May we see your
Is this pet
goats?
store fully stocked? Yes.
Not anymore.
I just need one good Shava.
I'm just imagining Thor going to the pet store.
What's
I
this?
need a cat.
This fine print. Shava's only half credit. That's
Shava's only half mortal.
So y'all are going to the
Wizard
tower.
Tower.
All right. The campus, especially around two of the buildings, it's like a beehive. People are just going in and out of the doors. You see stuff actually getting tossed out of some of the higher up windows
Good.
because
They
they
lit a
don't want to deal
fire.
with the stairs. Or it's
Good. At least they heeded our warning.
All right,
We need to
cast
see the
thermometer.
headmaster, so we'll go up to the receptionist.
okay. The doors are actually they're not even bothering to close.
Okay.
People are going through, and before they can even close, somebody else is going through.
I cast thermometry.
You see this same
Same person.
half elven girl. I think she's half elf.
My colleague needs to see the headmaster.
Hi, I'm the colleague.
What the deep breath? Like, am I going to regret this?
A very popular
My prisoner.
This is the child of the demon that's about to take over the town, so
Shava waves.
I guess he's got important business. I don't
You know what? I think I can probably pull him out of this meeting.
Okay.
And she punches a few buttons on the switchboard.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on down. I don't think you know how to run the elevator. Okay.
And
Okay.
Skoten, go to channel 2.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, come in the room for a second. I want to ask you a question.
All right, go.
Oh, you for real?
Yeah.
for real.
Oh, okay.
Well, here, I can bring the sound effect. Gregory, you got your ears on? So
They're going to the front porch. Go that way.
So same as before. You've been on the.
I've been in there many
Oh,
times.
yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, Constitution
This
check.
is his second. This
both
is his.
of y'all, last one was a 5 or lower, so I think.
No, my last one was disorientation.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
all right.
puked, I think, or got close to puking.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Because he
Yep.
rolled pretty low.
I think that might have been. Yeah. Okay.
Skotum. I think none of us puked last time.
Okay. I don't think you have to make the check. I think you've got to beat a 5. A con
Come
check.
on, beat a 1. It will be
roll a
hilarious. 21. No, Shava's migraine went away.
Yeah. You oddly feel better.
Like the potential hangover from last night's gone.
So same elf guy, or not elf, gnome. Escort you over to the escalator. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's basically an
Yeah,
escalator. Brings you up to it was the 37th floor or something like that, and same office as before. Here you go, gentlemen. Gentlemen, elf and
We came.
yeah, never mind.
I'm not even sure if I'm technically a man at this point.
Well, if you get a few seconds to get clear, I want to ask you something. On shift
Sure.
2,
Well, he's going to be talking to the headmaster.
Okay.
Do you want Shava alone for this? Do you want the handicap to party with this?
Hello, I believe we've met before. Name's Professor Verlin. It's been a busy day, and you drugged me out of a very important meeting. So thank you.
Sorry about that. Yeah, me and my part. Well, me alone apparently.
Yeah, your companions seem to have left you all by yourself.
We literally talked about this morning, but they're not gonna leave me alone anymore. Anyway, yeah. So they might have already told you. The demon lady is my mom, and I think I might have a possible solution to possibly prevent from all this stuff going down, or probably just save my ass in case I die. So I've written down a little contract for us.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Don't worry, it's very basic.
So your
Sorry
mother-
about the burnings.
Your mother's a Undibble?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yes. Tell the freshman not to do Bloody Mary, Bloody Mirror mirrors, because it might summon a high-level demon 26 years ago that can only be stopped by a barb.
I don't really know how to respond to that.
Yep.
Would you care for some tea?
Oh sure.
Here, I'll pour. There you go. 1 lump or 2?
2. Okay, let me
We're
do.
going Looney Tunes.
Let me do a.
Instant link. Instant link.
Okay, let me roll for performance.
All right, let's see
13.
Play it out.
3/4 of the tea goes down the throat.
It's a nice
TPJ.
mild.
I don't know if it would
nargile.
hold any value.
He was weighed and found not worthy.
So,
You're like, okay, whatever. Kind of worry. Y'all's problem now.
I mean, my only comment was without banish, there's no threat.
Okay,
Well, it's just gonna be over a minute because this is his home life,
that's the thing.
right?
Not according to him.
Well, I mean, it is.
I don't want to stop
So-
your creativity. So
According to the rules of the race,
so
that's
that-
what it is.
with doubles, contracts are very important, and at least by having this having our written agreement signed and notarized or whatever. I didn't go to law school. I went to medical school.
Ow!
At least having that.
He's a
I
doctor.
feel like I just took 3 psychic damage. Wow.
I apologize up front for the inconvenience.
It's just the.
It was my pleasure.
So you just, I just
You
need,
should have read that first, huh?
yeah, I just need us both to sign down this contract,
That's what I
and
wanted to look up
it's
on
essentially
the
a
store
get
real
out of this conflict-free card potentially.
Yes,
Okay, well, I would say that if you would like to sign that, that is certainly up to you. That's I don't want to hamper your creativity.
I kind of need your signature too.
yes,
Um,
check my armor.
Is that a charisma roll?
Sharp arrows.
I mean, you can try.
That sounds like a no.
Because I'm thinking if he signs the contract with me, he has a quote unquote contract with the devil, and I
Still
have
a
a
contract with a demon.
yeah. I mean, you read it. It's
Well,
harmless.
it's a tiefling, not a devil.
It's not a tiefling. That's why I made it as
Artisan bread.
I made the it's sourdough.
Yeah,
I
those-
made
those are
the
really
contract being as plain and non-offensive as possible. Like it
good.
doesn't
Let me read
have,
that again.
yeah, it doesn't have anything. Like, oh, you can shoot,
Says,
you can hit whatever target you like. It's nothing like that. It's just a simple little contract written in crayon. Because
He
I
did take 3 psychic damage by reading it.
yeah.
So, what would you roll?
Okay, let me see. I'm just straight charisma roll. All right, he's not signing it.
What was this?
Sits.
So, as you doing this, tell me how you rolled a 6. RP out the 6.
As Shaw was talking, you just see the smoke bellowing from underneath his feet, trying to convince him to sign his contract. Scaring the absolute shit out of him about to sign a contract with a potential literal demon.
Well, that is a contract on paper, and will go down as one of the contracts of all time.
Oh, you don't even need to sign in blood anymore. We got rid of that clause.
Well, that's good. I'll tell you, we're being pretty. It's a busy day for us.
you got stepped down a notch.
But you were asking about some magical items. I was able to go through the stores. Most of our stuff we're going to be giving to our more entry level students that can run a magical item, but maybe they can't run magic missiles or at an effective rate. So,
Magic
he
missiles
reaches-
would actually be effective for multiple people.
well, it's nice to have 40 people shooting magical missiles than one person with 40 wands trying to shoot magical missiles.
That's why you need Mage Hand.
And he reaches he puts his teapot back into his robe, pulls something out, and there's a rubber chicken. It's like a bag of like 40 platinum pieces. He throws that out, reaches in there.
Hey Joe,
He
what?
grabs out
Hey Joe,
three
did you
sticks,
see that?
hands them to you.
I'm in the shack.
So the blue one there, that's Ray of Frost, but it's upcast a little bit. It's got a little bit more kick. It may not do as much damage as what you want, but they're not
Not a
coming.
lot, because
Mom?
metals are resistant to cold
So-
as well.
The other two are magic missile.
Okay.
I just wanted to warn you with the battle plan. My mom is a more of an ice elemental demon with fire elemental attacks as well, but she has recently started using lightning as well, and I don't know what else she's been up to. I haven't seen her in like 3 years. It's kind of hard to visit mom in hell without dying.
Well, if your mother's a high level demon or devil, those are all kind of in her wheelhouse.
Yeah. She's specialized by dunking people into a big vat of water and then freezing and then boiling when you get instantly. You got flash freeze, flash boil. Did you know that the skin is a lot more resilient than hell? It doesn't boil off as easily, but my gosh, she can do it.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, it is.
If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go visit my altar for a little bit. I've got to do some praying.
And also keep count of your toenails.
Yep, still 10.
Okay, good. People
really
never
have to
people
tune this,
never expect the toenail stabbings.
You don't have to attune these, right?
No,
Magic
just,
missile, the wand. I don't think you do.
no, it's just all you need is either the ability to cast a spell or have the use magical
Use
item
magic
if you're a
item.
rogue. But nobody's here is a rogue, so it doesn't
Or
matter.
a familiar can use a magic item.
Oh yeah.
So the drake and the cat can cast magic missiles.
You know, let's think about something, Faye.
You just see me pull up.
So that's just 2 extra attacks right there.
We'll take it.
Yeah. The ray of frost. I mean, that's
A ray of frost.
they wanted the ray of frost. We can just have somebody just come in just to fire that thing off. Just grab some random person. Bob.
Somebody with some iron cojones.
Don't let me look, he ain't using my family. No more.
No more. That dragonborn, where is he?
Earn your boobs, Dragonborn.
I'm here with your breath.
Is there anything else? You need breakfast? The breakfast room is open. I hear they have something from the more southern regions. It's called a chicken biscuit.
Okay, we need to go there real quick for Jill, or else she's going.
6th level magic.
I bet you that's a good chicken biscuit. It's pronounced that way. Chicken.
It's from that guy on the boat.
Oh, the doctor.
Uh-huh.
They call it Boa's chicken.
Beauregard.
Yeah, that guy was. Yeah, there's owned by this guy named Bubba. He is obsessed with talking about different ways to fry shrimp. Did you know that shrimp can fry rice?
How do they do that? They don't have hands.
I don't know how they do it. According to legends, they can.
Well, is there anything else that I can help you, gentlefolk with?
I mean, if you signed a contract, we might stop that entire war from going on. But if you want to send people out to fight, all right.
Go lay down.
So apparently it's hard for a demon to get a mortal to sign a contract. The more you know.
The more you know. You have to sing it.
Go.
You just see the star effect.
Yeah, Starlight.
All right, let's go get some chiffon biscuits
And now you
for
knowing it's half
the
the battle.
little lady,
Gee,
and then we need to go see. We need. All right. Hey, by the way, I forgot. I've already talked with the king, and he will help us out with forming an army.
You spoke with the regent, Wilhelm.
Yeah, I beat him in wrestling.
Where did you meet him? He's always at the brothels at night.
I got distracted last night.
Do you need to go see a healer to make sure you don't have any rashes?
Yeah, they all burn away.
Oh boy.
I set myself on fire every night to clean up.
Clap on. Clap on, clap off.
I just want to point out, Shop.
Does it burn when you pee? It burns all the time.
Yeah, I'm a demon.
Actually, literal fire that shoots out of there.
Yeah, there's a fire extinguisher by the toilet. You never notice it? By the way, Shaba's canonically ace. Right, doing.
So
So I had to outdrink him too.
the outdrinking him is quite a feat.
Purify food and drink is a very useful spell.
Huh.
He cheated.
Half the
It turns.
time when you do that, it turns it into fantasy Everclear.
I got lucky. I did not know that.
Oh, maybe it did.
Well, the king was once a pretty mighty warrior. He's not much of a leader now, not much of a politician, and he's spent most of the last 5 years inside a bottle and, well, inside other things too.
I mean, get elected king in the first place. He bound to have some talents in him.
Well, we didn't quite elect him.
I didn't vote for him.
He's not my king. That electoral college is a bear, I tell you what. Yeah, well, if any assistance that we could get from the crown would be useful. The army's almost completely used up, though. You can either spend your money on bread and circus, or you can spend it on building an army, and it hasn't been spent on the army the last few years.
Yeah, but with a lot of bread and circus, you can buy an army with that.
Well, you can have a entertained and fat.
I just imagine they're offering food in the slums. We'll give food if you die fighting.
Oh, they do.
That's what I use. If you ain't got anything that's magic, you don't need stuff.
Oh, right.
All right,
As
so
long as it's magic or silver, it's fine.
all right. Well, I got an appointment to make. Appointment with the king. I gotta make.
Well, good luck.
Hopefully, my crew, my interns,
My
don't
crew.
abandon me again.
Well, hopefully they take the bait on plot points. Otherwise, rocks might fall and everybody might die.
Oh shit! I can't actually get the king to sign this. That was actually a higher decree of power.
When we get there, we just all stand up and hack on Strappa. Right in front of Mom.
Right. As we go,
Shaba has to do some
modifications. Okay. So we star white. And you and your, I forgot what
It's like
relation,
twice
some kind of
removed nephew or something.
good
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah.
You and your close enough relative show back up at his shop. He opens the door, and it's another one of your relatives there. It's like a family reunion.
Uh-oh.
Turn that page.
Somebody to hold a wand.
I have a feeling I should like bring Corville back. so much is revolved on a dead character.
It's a caster.
It is. So, you see your would have been your cousin, and actually, Corvo's brother, Durdock, is
Leveled up and
beating on or he's actually working over a crucible next to the forge, dipping arrows, hot dipping arrows in molten metal. And
Durdock, what brings you here?
oh well, I came. It's a little early for me to come into town, but I'm sorry, wrong was.
Yeah, Corville was Irish.
good to Toggin.
Just say. Bust out that.
Corvo actually sounded exactly like a pig from Family Guy.
Corvo is Irish.
Good morning to you. Hi. I came into town a wee early this spring. Normally I bring the forest fellers in a good bit later so they can start chopping up the wormwood, but you know they don't get the good axe heads here. But well, I didn't bring them a full load. I was scheduled to come a little earlier, or a little later, but this was urgent. The Sapphire Hills has sent some word. A terrible thing has happened. A burnt, naked dwarf just showed up in the middle of the throne room. The royal scepter appeared in his hand, just flying through. He killed a dozen.
Deviating from our current.
He killed a dozen good warriors around the king. He nearly killed King Kumad the Young and stole some armor, and he just ran. He ran northwest towards home.
I know somebody else that's going to be running too.
We might be deep. We might be just leaving this town at this point.
They said it was the same renegade dwarf that stole Zaknik Sherberet.
Boomos.
It was Bumas Greyhorn.
Greyhorn.
He
I killed him for killing your brother.
So it's
And
true.
then he disappeared.
It's true.
It's true.
He's dead.
Go ahead and show him on the map where you can find the gravesite.
Okay.
That was in the previous town, wasn't it?
That was in chorus.
Chorus.
That one we had a map for. We didn't get one when we got here.
Yeah, no. Well, we kind of a lot happened since we've been.
It's been 2 days.
You know, yeah, mass murder,
Kind of 5,000,
a
50,000.
vendetta,
We'll wing it.
a demon, a plague. Lots happened.
This town is quite messed up.
Yeah, you don't say.
There's a lot going on.
Maybe
I came in late last night. The city was barred up. It cost me 5 crown to get through the gate. I had to bribe somebody.
So you said Boomos was headed towards home,
Yeah.
not towards. Give me 1 second. I have that right here. Not towards a Durgrimst.
Well, I don't know. They didn't say exactly where he was going, but northwest from the Sapphire Hills. Yeah, that should bring him.
Where's home?
Could be.
Home
I mean, it's-
is way down here at Balmoldir.
Make a navigation check.
Nope.
As intelligence or maybe a survival. Right.
Do a religion check.
Yeah,
Great.
that'd be a 7.
A 7.
You know
I mean,
what
it's
east and
on
west
the other end of the world. So
At least you know what direction he's headed now, and he's still around.
you know, there's a lot of mountains between here and there.
Yeah, so Balmoldir is southeast of what we have. As far southeast as we can get. A Durdrimst is what most northern part that we have.
Sapphire Mountains aren't on there.
Who all's there? It's
Just him and the other person.
Yeah,
Nobody else.
Jill. Did you? Where did you?
I'm in the.
Thing with-
I'm in with.
I'm with
Morgan.
Shava, and he's
Waiting
with
to get
Morgan.
attacked.
Um,
Waiting to do pass without trace and play hide and seek.
I think before you went through some of the notes and things like that, and you knew that
That's my plan.
where you're at
Can't catch me.
in real life, where you're at is basically like Germany, and where the Sapphire Hills are is basically Vietnam.
Oh, okay. So you've got a little time.
Yeah, you could be going to either one.
All right. It's still.
You got a generalized
direction.
area now. At least you don't even know he's around.
I know he's alive.
Yeah, you know he's
Yeah.
alive. You know where he's
That's what I needed to
direction
know.
he's headed. So yeah,
He gets up, he
No, you
gets
can't die.
another cup of forged coffee.
but so we might be just giving this town away. He's on a vendetta.
If he overpowered a dozen good dwarves, well armed, he nearly killed the king, and that's no small feat.
Here's his one.
And he did that in his birthday suit. I don't know what he could do
Technically stronger without armor on.
with a full set of armor. The crown's worried.
This was his.
I was going to ask about that. It looks good.
Yeah, it's got some smoke coming off of it.
It's,
It's smoldering.
you've got the smolder.
Give it
I
that
see.
smoldering look.
Yeah, as I'm getting more and more angry, it's just
It was a rock.
growing intensity a little
There
bit.
was a rock movie
Oh, it
where
could
he
be
kept
like a moon
smoldering.
ring.
Jumanji.
Was it Jumanji kept smoldering?
Yeah.
Special ability, smoldering intensity.
Our king is worried. The head of the 6 families are worried.
Oh boy. Well,
I don't know what he could do, and none of us do.
just more of an
It's-
attachment to that than there is a
It
town.
would take us
Sounds like he's
3 to 4 months, but if you could just go in a straight line and not stop, he might be here in 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
And it certainly sounds like there's demons involved.
We need to get
Something brought
word
him
back to
back.
Balmoldir. They need to be on high alert.
Okay.
Because it sounds even worse than when I fought him the first time then.
The Greyhorn family, do you know about them?
I have a little bit of their notes that I got from Bumos's personal effects. Don't know much other than that. I mean, I know we've been at war with their family because of your great grandfather taking his woman, supposedly. But you know, that's kind of like what's the southern family, the McCoys and the Hatfields.
Hatfields.
I think we're dealing with a situation like the McCoys.
They're a nothing family. I don't know.
Well, they think they're entitled to something.
I guess perception is reality.
Like a real perception check.
Well, all I know is I just need to lay my hands on him. I'll rip him apart this time.
Your allies
Wish
are
you
a bit
luck.
more oomph now, so
I'm heading back in a week or so, but my nephew's had me helping out the men here silvering arrows.
Oh, yeah, so that's a whole thing. So some guys I'm traveling with and gal that I'm traveling with, they got themselves tied up into a demon situation.
This family drama.
One of them, it's family drama. It's one of their mother threatening to take over the town. I don't know how much I care about that right now.
All right. Okay, all right. Good alignment character of the group.
Priorities.
Hey,
Alignments shift, and
Gotta-
this is a vendetta.
got a role play.
Moth understands that perfectly.
Shava
That's why he would back you 100 on that if you wanted to go after him.
Shava
He
can't.
understands that perfectly.
No, Shava
I
can't
need
understand why he's
you-
the most good person in the party.
To do me a favor.
Nobody in the party can understand that.
In the name of your brother, I need you to go to Valmodier, send out a scout, and find out if he's going to Valmodier or if he's headed to Durgmus. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher the crap out of that every time.
The A town.
There's a greyhorn up there.
There is. That's why I don't know if that's where he's going or if he's headed to Valmodier for revenge.
We'll send out 2 dwarves. One southeast, one northwest. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You can get it back to me on where he's headed so that I can focus on this right now and then deal with him.
If y'all
Of course,
attune,
brother.
if y'all attuned at the stones, I'll be able to communicate halfway across the continent.
And there's other ways to
Till
get
they get
messages
upgraded.
around.
Yeah.
New version.
Did your cousin tell you his new idea? He said you gave him inspiration. And
Oh, he's going home to take care of his father's shop, right?
no,
You can cast inspiration.
Nostromolar, tell him. Nostromolar pipes up. Says, so, I was talking to you the other day. You said us dwarves were craftsmen, and we don't just make horseshoes and nails. And I thought about it, and I was praying at the forge the other day, and I got an idea. It's about horseshoes, though. And you're one of those magic types. I think you can probably do something about this. And his eyes kind of brighten up. He says, so, you know how men like to move things over water, but here, the river, it just kind of goes into the forest and it's no good, so we have to ship everything by land.
This horse boat.
A double decker.
Horseshoes
of
of water walking. It's a wizard
So-
spell. And I have it.
I just pictured a
Horseshoes.
horse boat. I think it was American Dad. Where he puts the horse in and it's like kicking across the lake.
So, I was going to start on this, but now after making these arrows, maybe a couple of knives and things for the crown, I can do this. Hold your beard. Watch this. So, horses pull these wagons, but they're slowed by pulling the wagon because the wagon's heavy. What if they had horseshoes of striding and springing so that they're not slowed down by their encumbrance? They can make it to the river twice as fast. We could sell these things like they're crepes. Make a fortune and raise our name. What I need is someone more magic-y than me. I'm too young. I could use your help.
I can help you with it, but I'm finding one flaw with your design. These carts ain't made for that kind of speed. What are you gonna do to
Nor the people.
keep them axles from cracking?
Huh.
Cast water walking wheels.
So we sell them the horseshoes. They crack an axle. We sell them an axle.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Extra axles to go with you.
Ironwood.
4 horseshoes at first, axle's free, but then you gotta buy it after.
Iron and wood.
We're gonna play fight
Why?
for D&D.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's using your brain. That's crafting. That's creating.
Huzzah!
I'll definitely help you with it. We've just got some stuff to deal with right now.
7-minute abs. Promise you just as good a workout as the 8-minute, folks.
Badger milk, 5,000.
The animals? Is that what it was?
The animal badger milk, yeah.
Oh man, that was a good movie. No, it really wasn't. It was hilarious, but it was not.
Yeah, it is a funny movie. But yeah, get those scouts out. Let's find out where he's headed so I can cut him off. Then just send Raven, whatever, message. Get it word to me. We're here now. Couple days, maybe a week. Then we're heading to. Hopefully you'll have one by then. 'Cause I know where I was heading. Now I'm not so sure.
Yeah, this might be putting a bad word if you got a vendetta. I mean, you would know after talking to Moth that he would be 100 behind this for you.
Java has no standing whatsoever.
But after this fight, I explained the whole thing to him.
Okay.
The demon, like what's going down. I don't want them to be part of it.
The barb.
Make the weapons, then get home.
Okay.
But after this, I will help with your horseshoes. I actually just have grown in my knowledge, so I should be able to help you quite well.
Okay. Sounds good.
You can make them smolder.
I can do more than that.
Yeah.
Did you ever point out how it had to season the flesh?
I mean,
off
the
of your
water,
armor?
running across water might be kind of useful. Be on a horse and just go booking across the lake.
I mean, you played Oregon Trail, right? You know what happens when you try to get the wagon in that deep of water.
Not the, not on a wagon, just to ride a horse across the lake. Get across a lot quicker, you know? I mean,
Hold on to
that's,
your beard. Tensor's floating wagon.
Well, the problem is with the horseshoes of water walking, though. It would only work on 2 of them. Because it works on pairs. And you can't... And I mean, how many horses... How many attunement slots does a horse have?
3.
3.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Yeah, they could do 2 pairs of water walking
one,
shoes.
They get one for each back leg and one for the tail. You're one of them. Same
you
with
go.
Shaba.
A nice DM would call it a set
Yeah.
of shoes.
Yeah, because
Oh,
boots
yeah,
is
'cause-
boots is 1 magic item and it's 2,
Yeah.
right? So yeah,
I mean, you can lead a horse.
It's a
you
match.
can lead a
or
horse-
gloves, right?
match
So
set.
yeah, bracers.
You can lead a horse to
Sure.
use the water walking, but you can't make it a tune.
You don't want to be
it.
mismatched.
Yeah,
Did he get uneven wear?
that's right.
What if the horse is afraid of water?
Okay.
The horse doesn't have paws and trash.
So y'all...
There's just be
One
spoon.
leg spins, the other one does nothing.
Get that one path turn.
This is the origin of seahorses. What is an effective?
Like a Dodge Dart.
Oh, this is fantastic.
That's good audio, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Can't you just
Just
cast?
random 90s movie references.
Just cast freaking bipedal onto horses, and they'll be fine.
So do y'all have everything you need
Horses
here
can't pedal a
to
bike.
do what you need to do?
I think so. I think we've got 20, 30, maybe 40 pounds of silver. I think that should get us started. I put out a message to a boy. He's supposed to be going up to the bank to get some more.
Well, y'all have probably about another 8 hours to get it done.
Okay, can't you?
Well, we're getting.
But then once this is all over, I'll come back by. We'll work on them horseshoes, and then y'all get out of here.
Okay.
Can't you take steel, use your smithy magic and some gold, and convert the steel into silver?
No,
Okay.
no,
Not an alchemist.
don't work that way.
So are we done at the Wizards Tower?
Yeah,
Yes.
But
opposite
I would
see
say
the
we
king.
need to go get them and then meet back up with Scout.
No, we
go
gotta
to
see the king.
The king. Go to see
Yeah.
the king. All right,
Okay,
so I
so
guess
it's-
we're going to see the king.
Probably 9:30 now.
Yeah.
Um,
Because I don't even know if we're going to be fighting the demon. We won't be taking a detour.
so, let me think. You guys,
You don't get to see it yet. You don't get to see it yet.
I gotta see this.
I mean, this is just getting more and more. Oh, and also we need 1,000,000 gold pieces. Too.
Oh, no,
Write
it's
that
only
in there.
Only 50.
No, it's actually not as good as it used to be.
You're gonna try to get your
I'm
mom
just inserting bullet points at this.
just to have to roll in that one
Initial here
When she
and
reads it,
here.
and she just dies of psychic.
Or to even care.
Hey, you know, we might get there and the offer just might be good and we'll be like, deal.
Yeah, but then that's going to deviate from
You-
him doing what he needs to.
No,
do.
we might say deal. and
If
then-
we're under her service, which is
And then-
pretty much what the deal was,
Okay.
it's going to deviate from what he needs to do.
That's true. It might. We'll
You
to see
have
what
not
the deal
seen
is.
the people under her service.
So we might
like I have.
just need to
Yeah.
try to take her ass down and then move.
I don't know. She
Like-
killed Bumash for me.
Yeah, you might take the deal.
We'll just bring it up. Good talking point.
I mean, making a deal with a devil is like buying a timeshare.
Your class again?
I say alignment shift. I'm trying to move my guy into neutrality,
Shab,
or else he just would have took the deal there and just wiped up the damn town.
Shab is forced to be leaning towards good due to how evil his party is apparently.
Yeah.
I still don't even know your alignment. You're just a
I've
boy.
never played a cleric warlock before.
Is your charisma high enough? Multi-class? No.
Well, that'll have to come with the package. Just have to boost that for him.
So we could say that y'all both leave your respective places and you meet at the corner of the
Okay.
southwest corner of the college campus.
Before we go to the king,
Where are y'all gonna go? Are y'all
we
gonna-
need
We're
to
all-
gather
we-
them up so we're all together and then go to
Yeah,
the
we are
It's
heading.
probably about 9. I don't think the king's gonna get before 11.
Yeah, I don't want to leave anybody out of the king interaction.
Can I?
Come on back. Come on, and get me.
If there was no food at
Yeah,
the family's house, I'm grabbing
Yeah.
some on the way.
We'll grab them. Go to the house, grab them, grab some food, honey it, and then. and
Fill us
then
in.
So,
You had 2 legs of lamb over the forge and
Oh, a light breakfast.
a couple briskets,
so did you
a snack.
some sausage.
find what you needed, or get any information that you needed?
Oh, so the family that was waiting for me was Corvo's brother.
What? Well, we're all together.
That is your
Yeah.
fallen
Yeah.
cousin.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
And,
yeah, that's why we're called Corvo's crew.
So Bumas
Bumas is the
alive.
one you have a vendetta against.
Bumas is the one who killed Corvo.
Can the day
Do you
get
know
any
where he
stranger?
is?
I mean,
An idea.
Do we need to leave?
Bumas
and forget
was
this
at the
town and head
Sapphire
there?
Hills. Supposedly almost killed the king, took out a dozen soldiers naked.
I mean, he
You
was
killed
pretty.
naked soldiers?
No, he was,
That was a party.
I mean, he didn't catch him by surprise.
Do we need to deviate? And
Let's go
handle
kill the
them?
fucker.
Not yet.
Again.
When you say so, I have your back.
Yeah, right now I'm not sure if he's going to my hometown of Balmaldur or if he's going to Aidurgrist. I'm going to mess it up every time.
His home.
But I have my cousin's brother is going to send out some scouts, find out where he's going, and then get a message to me via Raven or whatever.
I understand adversaries, believe me, so I have your back.
If I knew where he was
You
right
do?
at this moment, if I knew where he was at this moment, I would be leaving.
Skoden.
but I don't know where he
Find
is at
out.
this
We'll
moment.
deal with this as quickly as possible then and get onto that.
I mean,
And as you both have seen, I will support going after a
Which, by the way, that is
individual.
your
has done you
wheelhouse. I need to know what we can do because we killed him once, cut him in half,
yep.
and poof, and he ended up over there. So we need to figure out how that
So
cannot
we
happen
need-
again.
There are
Next time we
spells that
kill
can
him, he needs to
keep
die.
him from doing that. I
Try to
just
destroy his resources.
fortunately don't have access to them
If we
now.
can find out how he did it, that would help. But
I can think of several spells, but
But for
I'm
him to
not
end up-
powerful enough to cast them yet.
for him to end up at the Sapphire Hills within the throne room.
We can keep him from going anywhere ever again, but I don't have access to that.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty easy to
There's a
find
spell
him.
called Magic Jar that will keep his soul in the prison forever.
Ooh,
Disintegrate will completely eliminate him from the face of the earth.
I vote for Soul in a Jar. I got some
We'll just
plans
keep
for
it
that.
rolling around.
Magic Jar, that's a high level spell.
You could chain him up and
Imprison
keep
him.
him as bunkmates with Shava in this cabin.
He can go in the arm pile.
But yeah, just keep it rolling around.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll
Just
figure out
carry him in our
something
back
more,
pocket for all the time.
No.
and
So,
then we'll deal with that when it
can't
comes
go
up. Right now,
As
I don't
long
know
as-
his exact
As
location.
long as if there's a time where he does it, where he disappears, I could animate him, and then his being will be under my control.
here's a suggestion. If I use my frost blade to delimb him, he will not
honest-
bleed out. I can use the aura of vitality to keep him alive, shot,
But
and then I can keep
Magic
him in the
Jar
arm
will
pile.
Keep him from ever going anywhere. His soul is
with
trapped in
Bumas,
prison.
y'all can do whatever your
He
evil little
disappeared.
minds can conjure up. I
So
have no
I
sympathy
can look
for
into. I
him.
don't even know what level that is.
We just need someone to give him a good berry every day.
It's almost like this was a foreshadow.
Like I'm just ready to do some screwed up shit to him. Like Shalva's still upset he lost the left half of that body.
For now,
It's up
I'm-
there in level.
for now, I am on the task at hand.
So now we
I
just
am
need to
fully
not
present.
die tonight. We just cannot die tonight.
yeah,
Okay, so
I won't die tonight. I've got places to be.
yeah.
Too busy to
Our
die.
too
focus
busy
is
to
to drive this person out,
I can die when I retire.
and then focus on the task at hand for him.
just don't run too quickly for the time being. Okay?
So let's go see the king, and then deal with the demon.
Yeah, and all
The
this
devil.
is over breakfast.
Yeah.
We're-
It's good
Also,
breakfast
you have an
conversation.
appointment with one of the temples
Yeah.
King
as soon
first.
as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Well, do you want
have an
to
appointment
split
with
again?
somebody.
Or?
No, what they said, all of us are welcome, so let's
Oh,
stay
okay.
together.
guys, I don't feel
We'll
comfortable
go to the temple,
in
and then
temples.
we'll go to the king, and then
We'll go
we'll
to
go
temple,
deal with
then
the
king?
I think
Temple
you need to
King
visit
and
temple
Demon.
more often, dude.
Temple King
Amen.
Devil.
Yeah. Buma seems to have some temple help on his side.
I'm just saying.
Do we know what it was a temple too?
To Velzu,
Who's
the
that?
Pearl Heart.
Okay.
Just saying, he gets
Queen of the
called
Giants.
back and called.
Okay.
I mean, evil can do that as well.
That's what I mean.
You're a half
Whoever,
giant,
whoever
you
he's praying to was giving him some assistance.
You're a half giant. You might.
Make a religion check.
Kobolds are descendants of giants.
Everyone are.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I even.
17.
Wait, what? Religion check.
19.
19?
4. Religion.
Wow. Okay. I was
18.
saying 5 or better to have something, but
Yeah,
okay.
18.
17.
15.
So yeah, we are.
So
We got all those
everybody in the
low ones
shop is
out.
pretty familiar with this.
Because he's a demon.
There's 3 major rings of deities. Here there's the founding and the sleeping deities that are real big boys. There's only 2 of them that are still around. And then there's a middle ring of pretty big deities themselves. It's a sister and brother. The sister is more of a free-spirited but good-natured that has kind of as her pet project Titans and True Giants. And then she also dabbled in the Metallic Dragons in their creation. Her brother was more tyrannical in mindset, and he created the metallic or the
Chromatic?
Thank you, the chromatic dragons, and has had a lot of influence over the more nefarious of the giants.
Natural enemies, giants and dragons.
Yeah. So they got into a fight. The outer ring deities were injured in the fight, doing something that was strictly prohibited, and they were cast out of that outer ring, the real big deity ring, cast out of that, and they ruled with the Titans and the Giants and the Dragons for several thousand years until the sleeping deities gathered enough strength to raise up the deities of the mortals. And Velzu was one of those. She's the mistress of the giants, or queen of the giants, the Pearl Heart,
What does Shaba know?
the electric demigod.
Shava knows we're going to a temple.
And he's probably not going to like it there.
You're gonna get chicken nuggets.
Shaba is temporary agnostic.
They've got chicken minis there.
There you go. The dinosaur shaped one.
Do they have the crackers and the grape juice?
Shava knows that he's gonna keep quiet or get smacked by his grandmother.
There was
I'm just saying.
the funny story. I learned this the other day. The oldest building in all of Great Britain is a pagan temple that was converted to a
Casino.
like a 7th or 6th century Christian church. And the local lord that reigned over that area married a Christian woman from, I think she was Frankish, so I think she was from France. And the article was talking about, how tolerant they were back then. It's one of the greatest examples of medieval religious tolerance. Or it was just the first known case of, yes, dear, fine, I'll go to church, just leave me alone.
My idea of Thomas, instead of throwing rocks at them, they were throwing mud and turds.
There you go. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Sorry.
So, can Java investigate that stone that he received?
That was the
Platinum disc.
platinum and ivory, I think.
Yeah.
That's the one from the king. Or no, that was the one for the temple.
Yeah.
Yes, it's got. What languages do you speak?
Elvish, Common, and Demon.
Okay, no. It's a corresponding opposite. It's written in the runes of a corresponding opposite of abyssal. You could almost make out a word. Make an intelligence check. See,
Okay, I have a +2 intelligence.
it's like trying to read French.
16.
You're pretty sure that it says something to the tune of, I want a turkey sandwich, or grant admittance
I just want to say,
to the basement.
whenever Chava puts his fingers on the graving, it's like a slight static shock. Like, it's like a very small amount of radiance damage.
And there is a a garland of flowers in the embossing in the middle of it. It's pretty intricate, actually. It's kind of neat.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Damn it. Okay, so if I rolled 4-way, Shava's gonna take a bite out of it like a Olympic gold. But I rolled a nat 20, so Shava's not sticking this in his mouth. My nat 20 of the day.
All right.
Shava hands it to the cleric.
So, you go straight to the temple?
He gives it to you?
Yeah.
Or you want
I-
to...
Temple.
Okay. Alright, so...
The evil guy said temple first, even though Shava wanted to speak to the king. But
Well,
Shava doesn't.
this was an appointment. Temple, King, Devil.
Shava doesn't get a voice for what direction he wants to make in his life.
Well, that's probably good.
Just like high school.
Well, the Dragonborn was from the temple
Yeah.
and asked for him directly.
Yeah.
He said,
So-
bring everybody.
Yeah. But which means
Yeah. So this is ought to be
the
interesting.
face of the party here. Instead,
I'm the one with charisma.
We have no idea where this is coming from.
So,
We'll find out.
you're given directions, but they're not super needed. It's only like 8 blocks from the campus. There's a huge temple. It might be the second. It might be the 3rd largest building in town. You haven't seen everything yet.
demons never impersonate heads of chapels or anything, temples or anything. So
So, can Shava do a religion check to know what this temple is built for or built to?
Okay. Well,
I think we just
they
went over
told
that.
you.
Yeah.
Yep.
We just went over that.
Yeah.
We just did that history and religion check.
Make,
Oh, yeah.
make a reading check. There's a sign over it. It's a huge.
Religion check. He did.
Okay, it's written in common. Either common or abyssal.
Oh yeah, it's
Inferno, that's it.
it's written in common and big bronze letters, and the whole building is ivory, like a white marble, and like a sort of like the Greek pantheon. So it's huge pillars all the way down, and then all the way in the front, it's got like 15 steps to go up. So it's almost 2 stories of foundation before you get to the main floor.
this is Sparta.
This is an absolutely massive building.
Shava feels a
and
great
right behind
city.
it is the citadel in the middle of the city. So right behind it is like a probably 60-foot cliff with some roads going up that carved into it with the another wall, and then the old town is up above it. Yeah, it's a big building. It's made to impress, and it says Queen of the Giants Temple. Or, yeah, Belzu, Queen of the Giants.
So it looks like a giant could like walk in the front door. Like it's
Oh.
that, yeah.
Oh yeah. The pillars are probably.
I'm talking like Storm Giant just walks in.
Okay, we need to check. I cast on
40
large.
feet. Absolutely massive.
Something I can finally fit in.
Aren't you in the, are you still in the
How about this?
shed or are you walking with us?
No, I'm
You're
You're
inside
still-
the shed?
Yeah.
Or is
I'm
the shed being
walking.
carried like a boombox or like a ring box?
Oh, when Shava has the
I didn't
shed.
grab it. I didn't even think about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
we came and got everybody.
If
I'll grab
Shava,
it, and that's just like a ring box.
Okay.
if Shava has it, it's in a fanny pack.
I want it. I'm not gonna walk the street.
No.
there's
After
like a
your
lot more
mishap
going on
with the
now
thing, you're
than
not allowed to
that,
carry
so,
the shout
yeah.
anymore, remember? After you almost got it taken and then
Plus you can always
chunked.
disguise too.
And then I disappear and went to a bar with it. And then I almost died with it.
Yeah. So your privileges carrying it have been taken away temporarily.
Yeah.
Shava lost shed privileges for the time being. Shava's grounded.
You're lucky you're not in the shed.
So we let Shava lead.
I mean, they asked for him. Is
They
that
asked for
Dragonborn
him.
there?
Shava
Lead on.
feels his hair and fur and whatever the hell you call it just stand up on ends while walking towards the temple.
You could use some of them hooves.
So you walk up. There's people coming in and out of that. It's not as busy as the university campus, but it's pretty close. Young human boy comes up to you about 10, 11 years old. Can I help you? Are you here to worship the mistress?
He gave
of
you the
giants?
disc.
No,
Like-
I didn't take it.
He didn't take it?
I tried handing the disc to you because I rolled a nat 20 on that Shava going to do something stupid scale. And the smartest thing to do is hand a disc to the cleric of the group.
But they gave it to you and asked you directly.
By
We're
name.
just coming along.
Right.
This is you. This is
You're
you.
the face, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Apparently, I've been summoned to a church.
Oh,
All right.
Something about sacrifice.
someone did the mistress of the temple say who to see?
Shava forgot.
You.
Okay.
Shava was asked to go meet up with the lady. Like the Dragonborn lady came up and told us to come here.
Shava, show them the thing they gave you.
All right. Shava pulls out the hologram.
Not that, the stone.
If you give an altar boy corner, coronary,
Prepare to.
Ah, damn! I'm too smart. Shava pulled out the thing. Oh, sorry. Puts it back in and pulls out the correct one.
oh, well, this is important. Let me go. Come in. I'm just an altar boy. I just bring people in to worship, but
He's gonna give the altar boy the witness.
I'm gonna
himself.
go get the choir director, and he'll know what to do. Stay here. Would you care for a hymnal or some wine? This is important. Who are you? I
Oh, great! We gave
You just take your
the,
stone.
we gave it to a street urchin.
He runs off. He runs. Comes back. And 30, 40 seconds later, there's a kind of a heavy set older guy, completely bald head, comes up to you and
So are you the lady are you the lady that summoned me?
no, sir. Darius just gave me this. He told me that you were summoned here. Where did you get this this medallion? Nobody gets these.
Oh, yes.
I've never had one.
Some dragonborn lady just knocked on her door first thing in the morning, saying I got summoned here.
Oh,
And she was obsessed with breast sizes for some reason.
well, I don't think that they can grow those. They're
Yeah, you gotta be an Argonian.
well, okay. Yeah. Now, I don't have
Set a
access.
crossover.
It's a subspecies of lizard folk.
I don't
We
have
just went to
access to that
Skyrim.
level, but I
And
can
enough money in
certainly
my
bring you
wallet
back.
for that copyright.
I don't have access to that level of the basement, but I can bring you and bring you at least to the second basement, and I'll hand you off to somebody else from there. Would you care to follow me? Would care for any refreshments on our way back?
So great, we're going to the freaking basement.
Wouldn't the second basement be the actual basement and the first be the mid-level?
No, the first basement's the meth lab. The second basement's the real basement.
You've got basement one, and then you've got the second sub basement,
Yeah.
and then you've got and then after that, I don't know what to keep
The
up.
magic escalator starts with one B1.
What happens on this level that we're going to?
I don't.
What type of services happen down there?
As
You're
far
not
as
going-
I know, only the high priestess has been since I've been choir director here.
Okay.
But she's occupied. There's something about the devil came here.
Oh
I
shit.
heard. I don't know.
With a violin of gold out here.
Yeah.
Master
Something
Dwarf?
about Georgia?
Yeah, something, yeah.
I heard
Fiddle.
heard of that realm.
Yeah, I don't... It sounds terrible, but I don't know. I'm just a choir director. They don't tell me these things. And you got it from a Dragonborn.
Yep.
Well, hey, Dragonborn priestesses.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh crap! So a new disguise.
But there'll be...
So why are there no Dragonborn
He's
priestesses
gonna whisper
here?
into the
Huh?
box. Be ready.
Dragonborn are rare folk.
We're gonna have to Pokemon you. Morgrim, I choose you.
Dragonborn are rare folk. And we've only got maybe a dozen full-time
Tell the
staff
truth.
here, so...
Tell the truth, I was afraid that dragon was going to be
Did any
related
of
to the
us see
dragon that
this
we killed.
Dragonborn
Remember
this morning, or was it
If I remember,
just
she
him
was
talking to
young.
somebody outside the door?
If I remember, she was
came right
young,
to the door.
young green dragonborn,
Yeah.
female.
I'm just wondering if he was
A
like,
B cup.
you know,
She
seeing
mentioned
things.
Someone else.
Yeah, she was talking about a.
I didn't even
senior-
catch her name. It was
Yeah, she was talking about a girl with a senior with boobs. She was able to bring 60 gallons in from the stream.
You got a nat one?
Oh gosh.
Dude, you were
I got a 16.
you were focused on the forge at that
I got a
time.
16.
16?
for?
She
to
said her
remember
name
the
was-
Dragonborn's
You
name.
remember her name was Ferda Verdier,
Ferda Verdier. Okay.
and
Oh, because she was green.
I remember
Birthday.
green. Oh, right.
I rolled an 18 on remembering the Dragonborn.
No.
she said that she was from Professor Xylison,
We go to the wrong temple.
and we're supposed to go to this temple, and she was going to be working with a senior
With big boobs.
with boobs that could fill in her robe and everything. That she was enamored with, and she was excited to be able to use Tensor's floating disk.
Okay. So
Sure.
regurgitate that back to him. Who we're supposed to meet? Who came? And that's.
And Chava blurs out. I'm pretty sure she's
See if
got
that
the
rings any
bra.
bells. Does he know who that person is,
I,
or those people are?
the mistress, before she left, she did say that there was going to be 5 visitors, but they didn't. She didn't say that y'all were going to that basement. And there's only 4 of you. Where's the 5th?
He drank too much last night, so he's sleeping it off.
Are you in the?
He's in the
He's
box.
in the box.
Oh, he's in the box. Oh, I thought he was out.
He's afraid of getting arrested.
I have a 5-star one and what Wilson's like.
Be glad this isn't the older ones. There were 6
The,
stars.
the
They brought out
carriages and
the
ballista
tapes.
pull up as soon as he steps out.
Well, I'm not the charisma of the group, so go ahead and explain that one.
All right. He had too much to drink last night. He's sleeping it off.
Roll a deception.
Yeah, you're dying.
I thought you don't lie.
Yeah.
No, they should have a can. Demons don't. Anyway, that was a 9, so that failed.
I was gonna say something like the other party is here. He's just very stealthy.
It gives you the bombastic side eye. You would really like to tell me the truth.
Listen, our other friend is here. He's just very discreet.
He's very small.
Oh. Well. Okay.
He is with
This
us.
is okay. Well, this is
He's with us in spirit.
this is a temple of light. All shall be revealed, but fear not. It'll all be revealed eventually anyway.
Great.
Thank you.
Go be blessed. Unfortunately, while this is a temple of light, you're going into the second sub basement where I drop you off. So,
The basement of no light.
That's where they keep the. That's where my dad kept the toys.
The red room of pain.
so he does leave you
So
to a
much
back
leather.
room. It's got some stairs to go down. I'm assuming you go down. Hands you off to
We have to walk.
Serious guy.
We have to walk down the stairs like a bunch of mortals.
Basically, he looks like he's dressed like Skoden. Big, full, chunky armor. He's got a halberd. Almost like he's a paladin or a temple guard. Big, serious dude.
Okay.
But yours doesn't smolder.
Some,
Shaba ways. Hi.
can I help you guys?
Yep.
Our director brought you down.
He was summoned.
We're supposed to move to level
This
2.
one.
So you're summoned here.
Yes.
Professor Pythagoras.
Apparently, we're going all the way down, something like that.
Yep.
So I've what's your name?
Oh, Shaba Fireman.
I've got your name on the list. It says that you're going to be maybe bringing 4 others. I see 3.
That's why it said maybe.
He's with us in spirit. No, that one is not a lie. He is with us, and there is a spirit with him. Technically, I'm saying there's 4 of us.
That means roll.
Technically, there's 5 of us. That would be a lie, since there's 6 of us if you count him and Bill. Technically, 147 if you count all the voices.
Roll. Oh dear. Roll. I mean, that's almost sort of.
It is true to Shaba.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that.
So it doesn't make a difference. Both of them are giving the same modifier. 11.
He don't like you.
Where you're going, no lie can exist.
That wasn't a lie.
No secrets. All secrets will be revealed.
Can we just
I will
pull it out?
escort you in.
Just
Thank
pull
you.
him out. We're inside a building now. There's nothing to
We
hide.
can make it
My
into a
poorly rolling
chest.
die rolled an 20.
We can just
Is there
go to chest level and
Yeah,
pull them out.
Alright.
Might as
Hey,
well.
hey. Want to see a magic trick?
Our friend is in a pocket dimension, so tick tock. We're on the time.
So I want to pull a furball out of a hat.
TikTok
Shaba pulls out his magic cap in the shed. He's ready to pull out a furball.
Smoldering intensity, I help.
I'll bring you gentle folk in. This is a serious matter. I've only been in a few times myself.
Oh, cool.
And he taps
We
a
didn't
few
ask about
times
your love life.
on the wall behind him, and
That's what Scoutmaster Steve used to say.
kind of pops out, and then like 2 feet of stone slide off to the side, and then like a 2-foot thick steel door pops out and slides off to the other side. And there's a very large, I would say probably 100-foot by 60-foot room. It's dimly lit.
There's Mom.
I put my hand
Bring the
on
shadows.
his back and I deactivate the smoldering with control
Go ahead.
flames.
We'll get him out of the.
Okay. So that's what you see. You get pokeballed out of that.
I still Shaba pulls him out from his hat.
The temple actually feels refreshing to you
Oh yeah, I forgot.
because
Descendant of a giant.
Also, the fact that he's probably I don't know.
We keep getting asked
Possessed.
questions. This seems like the easiest way to get around this at this point. It's like
I
they
was
know
truthful.
something.
yeah. What? I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was pretty
So-
truthful.
You walk in, and you see a hulking, huge creature behind a desk that must be 6 feet high, kind of hunched over a desk. And you see, it's a fairly dimly lit room, but you can definitely see him. What you see is a red-skinned creature, a very large red-skinned creature, kind covered in red leathery skin
That's what I'm thinking.
with white armor with gold trim around it. There's a huge, it must be an 8-foot long radiant greatsword leaned up against the desk with bits of white feather contrasting with his leathery wings, kind of flitting back behind him, and a barely perceptible halo around a horned head.
Oh, so I guess he was a semi-fallen angel.
You hear
So I'm imagining he
booming
looks
voice.
like King Yama for Dragon Ball.
What?
How can he?
You gentlefolk have made quite a name for yourselves in this town.
She's not gentle.
Have a seat. We need to talk about what's going on. I feel some responsibility. But,
Okay.
come, sit.
Can Java do a history check and see if this is his grandpa?
Do a religion check. Anybody who's proficient with it.
I'm not proficient. I'm still rolling.
Are you from the tower?
14.
So 14 and 7?
17.
Oh, 17. Did you roll a religion check? Because you might know.
I ain't proficient.
Okay.
Not even close.
Oh, okay.
All right, cleric.
You have heard the rumor. You've heard of
Non-religious
fallen
cleric.
angels. It's not a terribly uncommon
It's a
thing,
different kind of religion.
Yeah.
but there is a rumor,
Cannibals are religious.
a redeemed devil.
They're not righteous.
It's only happened maybe
I never
twice.
said I was.
Exactly.
Oh, cool. You know,
And that's probably what a 17 is going to get you.
my mom's full name is Sarah Finn. I think she might have some type of history of angels.
Yes, your mother is why I wanted to speak with you.
All right, who spoiled him? Told him about my mother. Looking over at Scotum.
No, your mother's old news. Even here, in my gilded cage, I have heard about you and your family. You, back when I worked for the Dark Lords, well, maybe I should introduce myself.
Okay, so strike fighter.
My name is Varmir.
VARMIEL.
Barmaid. Got it.
Yeah, he's barmaid.
What was it? VAR?
MIEL.
So vermin.
Environmental.
Varmiel.
Oh, joy.
I turned my back on my old master. 5 centuries ago.
Who was your master?
Bill.
The same master as your mother.
Who is?
I dare not speak his name in a holy place.
Can you spell it?
He.
Write it down.
If I'm just
It's
saying.
one of those names I don't know if I can say in that
Charades.
voice. I would strain my tongue and my vocal cords.
Do you know how to write? Can you spell?
Let's not piss this guy
He
off.
can only write in abyssal.
Can we play Hangman?
Amen. Well, remember it's a fiendish name, so it's about that long.
I-
It might take you
Can we play
Yeah, but
Hang
you can pretty
Tiefling?
much guess any letter and it'll be in there.
Can I have a U?
consonants.
Can I have a U with 2 dots above it?
Can I get an O with an umlaut?
Can I have the squiggly line that looks like the number 7?
Yeah. Just pass out and bang your head on the keyboard, and that's what
Yeah,
you
that's
do.
pretty much it.
Fluffernutter.
Or you go old school, shake up some Scrabble tiles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So what's your name? Nestle.
Ness of the Lock.
Where do I have it written down? I'll send it to you later because I can't even pronounce it.
All right. His name is Bill and Ted.
His name is Word Soup.
Yeah, word soup.
We call him Campbell for short.
He's long as his eye on deity itself. He's worked it in hell for millennia. And his ambition was always higher. He said if he could get enough souls, enough souls quickly, he could tempt Tuberect to give him his own throne in the seats of hell. Now it seems that my master has the power to do it. Your mother is a cunning warrior, but war is not what he wants. He wants suffering. It seems his initial attempts were successful, but the five of you thwarted it. What gave you the inspiration? Tell me.
Oops.
Sheer dumb luck.
50 gold coins.
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
This entire world is run on luck.
You have the blessing of destiny on all of you. Great thing.
Shava sneezes when he says you have a blessing.
We have a potential yes or no answer for a contract with his mother in, I don't know, what, 6 hours from now? Do you have a way for us to deviate from that? Because I'm sure if we say no, we will have a fight on our hands. If we say yes, we'll need to be in servitude of her.
And I've seen the working conditions of the people that sign our contracts, and I don't want 3 of these guys to deal with that. Claire's over at the Furball.
I spent 10 millennia in hell.
I spent 3 months.
You don't get to be a pit fiend by being nice. But when I think of what I did, it still sends shivers up my spine. That's not a place you want to be. If you defy her and you die, that's better than agreeing with her and going back with her.
So you're saying fight.
You should never apply pen to paper with the devil. But you,
Shava is waving himself down with the contract he written.
kind of mage hands it over.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're gonna get tore up, dude.
Shava's
that,
not
we're gonna
struggling with
laugh.
that. With that.
I can see this thing going.
Kind of
Roll it up and
pull some
smoke it.
glasses out of the desk.
What is this
I mean, it looks like
nonsense?
this pit fiend is definitely working on some redemption now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the king to sign that contract. That way we have an out, and I won't piss off Mommy Dears.
You might not call her Mommy Dearest in this room.
Right now.
I don't think he has any love for those kind.
Are you sure that Sarah's your mother? Were you adopted?
Dropped on your head.
Let's say being raised in the mortal realm kind of affects the brain. If,
We're just looking for any kind of helping hand that we can stand a chance against.
Varmio, if I may. I think
You
the
may
answer
not.
to your question for each of us is different.
It is. But all great.
Yet similar for all. I think the thing that drives us all is mission. We're all driven by a mission that takes us through here. And on that mission, we are thwarting her intentions. But together we're on our own, we're driven on our own mission to its end. That's what uniquely signifies, brings us out uniquely is that that's what's driving us and not allowing us to fall into to succumb to the normalcy of life.
There's nothing normal with any of the five of you. Great potential, great destiny. For you, small one, I know that you were touched by something greater than I, and more ancient than my mistress, more ancient than my old master. I know you fear its power.
Yes.
Know that not all dark is reason to fear, and not all dark is good reason to embrace it. Your path is a tricky one, but it's a path you must follow. You, big one, spawn of my mistress.
Oh, yeah, he's being possessed by my ex.
You've been touched by the great one of the abyss. This is
You've been diddled.
Show us on the doll.
He's just a hat. Are you that person he met in the woods? Was that P. Diddy?
Oh. How much baby oil did you have?
4 gallons. He was on his way from Costco.
And the DM takes psychic damage.
Sorry. Poor concentration there.
This is a dangerous thing and a powerful curse. The demon soul is a part of you, and it will take great power to remove. Its removal is a dangerous thing, but to leave it will mean that you will lose to yourself to it as well. You must proceed with the utmost caution. Now, I'm not powerful enough to help you, but I know
I was hoping.
of one north of here, near the Elven City. She may be able to help. She'll be easy to find. Find a horse with a radiant horn on his head. That creature, should you do it for it, will help you in return.
Alright, we got a side quest. Get rid of Bill.
You may be mine. I see recent loss with you. A terrible loss. Oh, you'll do great things, though. You have in your grasp something that no other dwarf has done in a millennium.
He made his armor smoke.
A powerful one from the lower planes seeks to thwart you. But you will bring your loss, your nemesis, and your accomplishments together. You, fair one, brilliant and wise though you are, you have much to learn. These folk will be with you as you learn what you must. Your destiny is to see kings fall and paupers reign. And if you choose, you will have a great hand in both of them. But Shava,
Shava waves.
your destiny may be nigh. You're touched deeply by the fires of hell. It's your destiny, and unlike mine, to
you must. I feel that you're not suited for hell, and hell is not suited for what you may bring it.
Oh, trust me, it's not ready for the chaos I can do.
It could destroy hell and destroy you.
See, turning into a polar bear is powerful.
And it could do much more than just that. You all have great destinies individually, but the 5 of you together are nearly invincible. I must not leave this chamber until my millennia of servitude is completed.
I have a question. If I cast Reduce on him, would he be able to fit through the door and leave?
It's in a long speech like, pardon me, excuse me.
That, alright. Now
His
you're only,
destiny ends right here.
alright, now you're 20 feet tall for the next minute. There's the door!
I'm getting a whole new vision.
Wait, I can just shrink you and you can leave.
Oh, the New York Times just came in.
Sorry. The horoscopes from yesterday's paper.
I use a 2nd level spell. You can leave here.
10,000-year-old curse.
I just imagine it's too big to fit through the door. Even though the door
I
is
think it's
so...
just he doesn't. Can't leave. He's atoning.
I still have another 500 years of atonement, at which point I'll be judged.
If I cast Lesser Restoration, would that decrease his atonement time by about a decade?
Get rid of his gonorrhea.
He's got a fascination with low level magic.
I cast Produce Fire.
You know, nobody bets 1,000 on destiny. So, maybe you're destined to slip on a banana peel. I don't know.
Thank you for these words. If we are faced to fight these devils this evening, is there any physical equipment or physical abilities in this sanctuary that can assist us?
Jill is looking over at the giant ass sword, and she
not
has
for me,
she has a druid in the group
it's
that
3
can
times
cast
my size.
Reduce
Or
twice.
advice, anything
Yeah,
would be
anything.
helpful.
In an actual battle.
You know, a good way to get your atonement.
Weakness doesn't have to be
Yes.
physical. Everybody.
I'll say, coming down here, I
As a
felt
vice.
hopeless until this
I have
conversation.
shot his mother, and she plucked out my arrows and flicked them in the air.
You know, if you
And
do a good
I've shot her
deed,
twice, and I'm fearful
the
that we will
atonement.
not be able to overcome.
Heaven's light will damage a devil like you wouldn't know, like you wouldn't believe. It's a terrible thing as a devil to experience heaven's light. If you could do radiant damage above the table, that good.
Do you have weapons that can provide that?
glances over at the at
Or
the
we
sword.
can get a weapon that can provide that.
I'm just saying, I can cast Reduce on the sword a few times and turn it into a dagger for Jill to use as a great sword.
Perhaps a short sword or a rapier.
Big boy might be able to use a
Good news.
8-foot sword.
Good news. I have Moonbeam.
That could do you well. Magical weapons are few and far between. I will send a message to the mistress of the temple to see if there's a mace that could be used to assist you. We don't carry swords.
I wonder,
Priests don't.
is there someone here that can bless a weapon we already have, like his
You
hammer?
he can use a mace that does radiant damage.
I can bless. Well, not bless.
Or Shava pulls out the sacrifice dagger from the first session, or this pretty dagger I found off of a
that'd be good, 'cause
cultist.
that'd give you a pretty potent damage weapon against her.
That could hurt him.
So it might be
This
good.
dagger?
I mean, that would hurt him.
All right, Jill, catch.
Not me. I'm not this. Well, it's dagger, but
It's a dagger. You can use it.
I'm much more effective with a bow.
It's a short sword in your hands.
Did you ask for any arrows on your way out?
I
Any
did.
sword arrows?
Anything.
Well, no, out of. Oh no, you weren't there, were you?
Nope.
At the forge.
I was not.
Okay.
I assume that when we get to the battlefield, there's going to be a bundle of silver
How well?
arrows.
How well
you
does
can
he
take.
know her?
We worked together for thousands of years.
Everybody's
so-
got a vice. Besides wanting souls, what's hers?
She has a thing for barbs.
She can be focused. She's very focused. But to the point of having blinders. She sometimes cannot see the forest through the trees.
All right, so guys, we split up.
Sometimes she can. The one thing that can distract her, though, is handsome musicians.
Time to go to the bard college. Time to get me a little brother.
She's. Pride is.
That's what Daddy was, right?
all
Yep.
devils. But for her, I know she spent centuries planning Shava's birth and judging by him
She put
and
her
his temperament
shower wipes.
that could throw her completely in a rage.
I
Planning for as long as she had to bring a son in to join her, and having such a non-tyrannical outlook
believe it or not,
could throw her off.
my sister's worse than me. I have a question. Do you still have a way to contact your former work colleagues?
If I could contact them, they would come and turn the city into a greater.
Dang it. I was going to say you should go contact your former boss and update him what Mama's doing.
Well, he knows. He sent her here to bring back souls, I know.
She told us she was doing it to overthrow him.
Yeah.
It's not the city he's after, it's the world.
I'm just saying, our earlier plan of blowing up the whole city sounds like a good way to mess with her plan.
I'm starting here.
Another question.
Where
Is
do
there any
babies
way
come
we
from?
escape her? If we were to up and leave and follow another path?
If she desires, she's difficult to keep off your tail. But there are ways.
Especially if we have our son with us.
Hi.
You're bound to her and she to you.
What do you think would happen if we held our son hostage?
Shava glares at you.
If we held him in mortal danger, what type of bargaining chip would that give us?
That could give you everything. He's critical to her plans. It's an open secret in hell. It's the way of things. There is always a master and apprentice. One always seeks to overthrow the other.
And there always has to be one of each.
Thank you.
Shava is imagining getting a black helmet.
Shava may have to play a part.
I still vote for no for butchering me in front of my mother.
Butcher you.
Because, can I ask that? You know, every time I've died, I went to hell, even though the way I've lived my life, or at least the first couple of times I died, I think my soul wasn't really meant to go down there.
Because you're bound to your mother in such a way. When you die, if she's alive, and hell, you must go.
Okay, so if I die and Mom's alive, I don't think I can go to hell. I think I might go to wherever Corvo is and have him haunt the shit after me after all the crap I've done.
He'll draw on your face. Okay.
I'll tell him hi for you.
I felt you come into town, and I consulted with my mistress. She speaks with her father often enough. When your cousin passed over, he became at peace. He was
Oh, he's not going to be when I get there.
He was quickly taken to his final rest.
It's good to know.
So anyway, when we get the chance, I'm reviving him as soon as possible. Drag him back from heaven, screaming.
It's like that episode of Buffy.
I believe a resurrected soul has to be willing.
Oh, if I get wish, it doesn't have to be.
Spell, I mean, that's-
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if I find a deck of cards,
Oh dear.
that'll
you know I'm
completely
pulling
destroy
from
the
that
character.
deck.
Oh, yeah.
That's how Shava turned into a goat.
How many times do they do it on
I don't
Supernatural?
know if I showed my teenage girl side with that, but have y'all seen the Buffy
I've
show?
seen a few of them.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, there's one where she dies and they bring her back because they think that she's in hell, but she was actually in heaven, and she hates them for it now. Like, because she's like, I was done with all this, I was fine, and y'all
I
brought me
was
back to it.
Everything was great.
Because the world is obviously ending again.
You literally brought me back to hell.
Yeah,
Mid hell.
there just to put a little
Yeah.
But
story behind that comment.
Is that on Paramount, I guess?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in years.
it should be. It's a Nickelodeon program. It should be on Paramount.
Nickelodeon?
Yeah, remember it being on that network.
You know, if I say as a grown man, this is my go-to show all the time. That's a little weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the most feminine show I
I
saw was
watched Charmed forever.
Yeah, I think I saw like 4 or 5 episodes of that. I think I saw 3 episodes of Buffy. So,
I watched Buffy and Angel.
I never
yeah,
watched
I think I
Angel.
watched a few episodes of Touched by Uncle too. Yeah.
oh, yeah, the P Diddy special.
Anything else?
Okay.
Finally, Coke coming out of my nose. Again, it's supposed to go
Pretty much
in.
it.
I mean, what do people expect of that name? Oh, here comes the Diller. I mean, P Diddy.
Well, again, thank you for this conversation. Like I said, we came, or at least I can't speak for everybody, but I came down here with zero, what's the word? Hopes of coming out of this. But after this conversation, I feel a little better.
Yeah.
I still need to send a letter out to my sister to revive me in a week.
She's quite powerful. You should avoid a direct confrontation.
Anyway, so we need
Unless
to.
you've got 1,000 strong men at your back.
We're working on it.
Yeah, I accidentally erased an army already.
And then, even then, it would be the tip of the spear.
Looking at
It
you.
doesn't always end well for the tip of the spear. But, going forward, I have this. And he reaches into the drawer. I'm going to take about 14 cough drops tonight. And he pulls out, it's a brooch. It's like an odd silvery stone that's kind of got like a constant wisp of smoke going through it like a cloud on a silver back. This will keep you hidden from prying eyes. You and anyone within about 60 feet of you.
Shava grabs it and ties it to his horn.
Well, normally you would put the pin in your shirt.
I got the mummy wrappings. I'm using it.
And it gets pickpocketed.
Hey, if it's on my shirt,
Thank you.
well, I say it looks cute.
To the king.
If you may know, I've been trying to keep myself hidden for 500 years. Making stuff like that is kind of a hobby of mine.
Well, it's adorable.
So keeping hidden, so you want us to tell everybody in town that we met with you. Got it.
Okay, I cast Trumometry.
Pretty lonely, right?
Skyroot.
The wizard was supposed to send you a non-disclosure agreement.
Oh, we didn't get that.
Did she not?
No.
She didn't give that to you.
And we're not supposed to sign contracts with you guys. We got that on good advice.
Yeah.
There's a non-disclosure agreement.
Hand it over. Hand it over. Let the demon of the group.
The wizard.
Okay.
Piece of paper to sign. Oh, great.
You held it
Okay.
upside down.
He sent a freshman, didn't he?
Yeah, it was the one. It was the one with the padded bra.
She was green.
We thought she was related to that driver we killed a few days ago.
I say that meaning new.
Yeah, that's actually. Can you get inspiration for a really good pun?
Yeah, we were taking you.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I have inspiration as well. I'm not that. I've had it for a long time. I just keep forgetting
We're
about
gonna
it.
need it tonight.
I'm ready to use my inspiration for when I do something stupid in this temple.
Okay.
Oh, not yet.
I mean, technically, Shava.
That actually is just a non-disclosure agreement that I hold up in.
Nothing hidden in there.
I just think it's funny you had it ready. Like,
that
I
is
just
funny.
knew that we were going to say something about it.
We were
Actually,
just told not to sign things.
the non-disclosure of the provisions of this agreement shall survive the rest of their natural lives or the continuance of their soul, whichever is longer agreement. I find this will be longer than the soul. I find that to
For
be
you.
mildly concerning.
That's for you.
It is always possible.
Yeah.
Any violation of this agreement may result in the termination of the life of the violator within the hour. The recipient shall also understand the violation of this agreement may have eternal consequences up to and including rejection of the anteplane. Why don't I just scribble that out and write down a 5 gold fine?
I'm not worried about it. I think we're going to probably forget as soon as we walk out of here, anyways.
If we don't write it down.
Well, no, I think there's going to be some kind of like charm on the door or something.
All right,
We
well, I'm a
can't remember his
blabbermouth.
name
That's probably
or who we talked to. We can just get the sense of what we talked about.
There you go.
Yeah. What?
So Java's done being
We're
smart.
gonna go to the king.
Apparently, we're just in the basement. It's just a dark room. You just let us.
Hey, we'll sign the agreement for that sword over
Like the
there.
stage lights come off and back on, and we're just in a room.
Probably like the hammer.
A cellar.
We probably can't pick it up.
Hey Joe, see if you can grab it.
I'm not going near it.
If you can wield it, it's yours.
Hey, furball.
It's the gift from the goddess of light.
Ah, shit, I can't mess with it. Question. Do you feel a constant sense of unease in temples, or is it just me?
It took me years after being cast out of hell to get used to just the earth.
You know what? Since he offered, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
He offered, I'm gonna see. Okay, good, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what happens when I grab it. I roll a 13 just to see what happens.
Okay. What's your strength modifier?
Plus. Oh,
I think it's a plus
modifier.
2 for your character.
That's a saving throw. Hold on. Plus 2 strength.
Okay, so that's 15.
15.
That's real good. So the sword itself is like 8 feet long.
Yeah.
So he kind of hands it to you, hands it kind of down to you,
laughs.
and
I just want to warn you, she
Hey,
out.
have you ever, you used to do clean and jerk, right?
Yeah.
So you know when it comes down and it's coming down,
And I'm holding it by, it's off balance
Yeah.
to start with. Yep.
and so it's coming down, and it's
And it's
you've got your
flaming,
hands on the
is that
hilt,
right?
and it's coming down, and it's coming down,
Okay.
and so you just have to bounce out of the way,
Okay.
and it and Fellowship, you know how the ring falls. That's a really cool effect. They did that. They dipped an iron ring in gold and put on a magnet to make it do that. By the way,
Ah.
the more you know. But yeah, it does that.
I have an
It
idea.
doesn't bounce back up. It just thumps to the floor.
Hey, I have an idea.
Well, not focusing on strength. I just wanted to reach down and grab it and just try to leverage it.
Does a
Just to
holiness.
see if it's anything based on that at all. If it's,
It feels like
obviously not, because it wasn't
Or
playing
like
that
if-
way.
That's what I feel
Make a
like. It's
wisdom
like a
check.
Thor test.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
make a wisdom check.
It's the sword and the stone test. That's what you need.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You could do that again if you tried.
I say that's counted. That's an inspiration right there.
Oh, that's animal handling. Just flat wisdom. Where's that at? Oh, just up top. Never mind.
Yeah.
Wisdom's plus 3, 22.
Damn.
You get the feeling that if you were 100 feet tall, you probably
Couldn't.
just it's just not the right person for it, and you're not the
Yeah,
right
this I
person
know.
for it, or it's not the right blade for you.
That's what I'm going to verbalize to him.
I mean, I
want to
can,
participate in the Thor test. I gotta.
Okay.
yeah, you're the good alignment. You might actually be considered worthy.
Well, I'm
somehow.
good also.
I'm lawful.
You're
good,
not.
though.
Yeah, I know.
And a cleric.
Yep.
7.
7. So you kind
You throw your back out.
of stretch out a little bit, kind of doing that. You walk up to this thing again. It's twice as long as you are tall, and you grip a hold of it, and it's like the end of a baseball bat. It's just huge, huge hilt, and the sword feels good in your hand. You know, man, I got this. And you go like this, and you kind of go, boom, and your back tenses up. It just locks up, and you're just kind of stuck.
All right, Shaba, can I do a medical help and pop his back into place?
Make a medicine check.
Yes. I rolled a 4, so that was a 10.
Yeah.
So I'm jabbing the back of his back until he starts to feel
A
better.
10, he's beating on your back, and he's kind of like doing the whole chiropractic thing, but you're in plate armor. And so the vibrations kind of loosen up the muscles a little bit, and after a minute or so,
Yep.
you can kind of move around a little
You know what
bit.
they say? Every chiropractor is a failed doctor.
Or Docker.
Good doctor.
All
I
right.
tell myself I'd feel a fool if in the middle of a battle tonight I go. I wish I would have tried that sword.
Okay, Shaba's turn.
You're the... Okay.
Oh God.
All like tried.
I mean, it's like a Thor test. You gotta.
He offered.
Got to
so-
see if you're worthy.
It's just leverage.
Oh, good God.
19 on strength.
So, how Skoten walked up to it and just everything was just thrown off completely wrong. Physically, you put every single bit of your strength into it, and all the strength comes out. And as you're digging your heels in,
Whoops.
your hooves, you actually feel one of your hooves just crack a little bit against the stone. You have a feeling that you might need to go to a
I got.
nail salon to get that
I got.
sanded out.
I got to go to the farm.
What are they called? Yeah, oh yeah.
You get one of those water walking horses.
That's right.
So I guess I'm not gonna be walking around like berserk with the Dragon Slayer. I'm tempted to cast Reduce on this
Guess it's
sword.
not gonna happen.
I'm tempted, but I don't want to waste it. Level 2 spell slot on this.
Yeah.
Slow down for the night. We do
All
not
right.
need to fight tonight. I just rolled all of my d20s, and not one of them got over a 10. So we need to not fight tonight.
Yeah,
Maybe
don't
that's
fight her
good.
tonight.
Yeah. Yo, Mother Fluffer, your
We
turn.
gotta go.
Yep.
To the king.
We need no. You got to give it a,
We gotta go collect the army.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to the king.
Hey.
This is like a holy weapon. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be able to pick it up.
I
Although he is
vote-
lawful, but
I vote
exactly.
for the Fluffer
what my
to
burden
do it because it might counteract Bill. It might silence at least one of the voices.
I think he's already told you how to silence Bill.
He has
It wasn't touch his weapon.
no one touches
an
weapon.
evil
was-
pike in one hand, and a holy sword in the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and a hella holy adventure,
That's
actually.
right.
Hell or
Tears him in half.
the heaven or hell, you're going down.
You create a vortex
Well,
between
it depends. Is it north and south of a magnet? So they're going to shoot it like this, or is it
Are they
like
going to repel each other?
repel?
If you're really strong, you can force them together.
one
They
sitting
tap
there.
a black
Come on,
hole
man.
forms.
Then you invent the first
Not
rail
tonight.
gun.
Not tonight.
So shall we go see the king?
Yeah. Let's go collect our army to
Can,
poke holes in our
one
while we're
second,
fighting.
one sec. Can I roll persuasion? If I roll high enough, can I force him to try to lift it?
I mean, would you even listen to Shava?
That's true. It has to be.
I'm imagining that Bill
If I
is.
listen to Bill, then yeah.
I'm imagining Bill the Spear is telling him
Pretty
no.
sure Bill does not want you
Bill
to
is
touch it.
screaming to stay away from it, probably.
Taking a
Make a
stab
perception
shovel.
check.
Bill might be very uncomfortable in here.
Make a perception check.
Make sure you're listening for Bill.
I just want to say, like, every time Bill speaks, can I do persuasion session, see if his rod is throbbing? Let him know it's
You
talking.
want to check for what?
He wants to see if his rod is throbbing.
That's what I heard.
So yeah, the
Man,
spear is throbbing.
This is a weird room and a weird dude in front of you. Man, this whole situation is wild. You never seen anything like this in the woods.
To the king.
To the king.
To the king.
Let's go.
The best of luck to you all. May Valzu guide you.
Well, as you said, luck has nothing to do with it. And walk out.
Shava stays behind and watches everyone's reaction when they walk out, see if anything happens to them.
They look like they're walking. They're walking on.
Alright, Shava walks up. Don't leave me behind!
They look like where they're walking.
You hear the Walmart pager. Will Shava please come to the front desk? Your mom and dad are looking for you.
Will Shava please leave the building?
Shava for the
Before something.
Shava for the love of the priestess, get the hell out of here.
Head to the king.
Okay. So you are.
You know, that basement's dark. That second basement was darker than my dad's second basement.
So you go to.
Let's all go to the castle. One sec, we need to put the fur ball back in the box.
No. All right.
You're just
At
walking
this
around with
point,
rod
everybody's
hanging out.
so.
Yeah,
I mean,
they have a problem with them.
I'll let them take
Shove
him.
it.
It's late morning.
I'm done with that.
And it
We-
turned into a prison.
If the popo come poking, we're off to see the king. Come talk to the king with us.
Actually, if you looked at the contract, it might be the solution to the furball problem.
That contract ain't gonna be a solution to nothing.
You're just dead set on giving all my NPCs psychic damage.
It's a contract killer.
Now, okay, now hopefully the king is not really sober right now. Because you might need a roll disadvantage for. Am I actually going to read before I draw an X on it?
So it's you're not exactly sure what time it is. It's before noon. You were down there for a while. It's not noon yet. You know that.
We need to get him some mace. Don't forget the mace.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were looking
I'm supposed to check with the
Yeah.
priestess.
He will scribble you a note. It says the dwarf may have holy mace
Shop while walking out. Shop.
for the period of 1 week.
You're renting it.
It auto returns.
While we're walking past the paladin guard, hey, we found him. Points over.
For a week, I can duplicate it. So,
You should have duplicated the damn hammer.
I didn't have it for long enough.
Duplicate your armor and give it to Jill.
Let's see here. I'll look
I don't
for
want that damn armor.
radiant mace.
I'll be sneaking.
Radiant mace.
Yeah. It'll be just basically a mace that does like
Plus
1d4 radiant damage or something.
The ace isn't even a +1.
Something like that. Yeah. I'll look for it. I'm not going to look it up at the table. So the temple you were at is directly in front of the main citadel of the city, and right next to the main road that y'all came into town on. So basically, you would walk out in front of the temple, look over your right shoulder, and there's the gates to get up to the citadel, up to the old city. The town is abuzz.
Oh shit, there's a murderer.
Everybody's moving something around. You see people carrying looks like heavy chests all over town. People are carrying weapons. It looks like the civilian militia may have been activated. There's people that are walking around with weapons that probably shouldn't be, because they've had about 40 minutes of training with it.
I'm just saying, if you teach someone how to use a spear, it's
We're
a relatively
motivators.
easy weapon to learn, cheap to make. Hell, even the furball can use
We are
one.
motivators, people.
Imagine how much bigger the crowd would have been if I had Skywrite.
And if we didn't send all those people to chorus.
Oh,
Now we're gonna send them over to chorus after we're done with this. Aren't we supposed to talk to the police chief to get some people to go to chorus eventually?
that's like on the back burner. We need to take care of this first, and then go after Boomlash.
Shava made a deal to do that, so we need to go find the police chief with the furball with us.
make a wisdom check.
What do you say we show Shava in the chest, shrink
You're-
it down, and
Let's just say that Shava is walking towards the police department, and a certain massive someone grabbed Shava and made us walk towards the king. I rolled a 6.
I'll carry him like a baby.
Is he going to turn him in again?
So it was better than a 5. A 10 or better would have told you that the drill instructor's probably busy right now, training all of the civilian militia. And a firefighter says that
I got
bigger
it.
fish to fry right now.
A one would be. This is the most important thing to do right now, and I will use shapeshift to get there right this second.
Ah. You are your alignment tonight. So,
Chaotic?
Yeah, just chaotic.
yep, true chaotic. True chaos.
I try not to be too chaotic, stupid. That's what I do to the dice roll.
So there's a hill, a paved hill, kind of going up to the citadel, and of course there's tall walls up there. And then there's the gate is open right now. It's a great big huge wooden, iron reinforced wooden gate, but there's what do they call it? There's not a scorpion. What's the basically the spear shooters? What are those things called?
There were scorpions.
Was it a scorpion? Is that what I'm
The
thinking?
big long ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
An earwig.
ballista. And
Is that a ballista? Is that what I'm thinking of? That shoots
large.
basically a huge crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a ballista.
It's a ballista. So it's got like 2 of those on either side of the
Shoot
gate.
dragons.
On front of it.
Hey, Joe, you
There's
think you can
like-
fire one of those?
Heck yeah.
A detachment of like 8 men at the gate.
With my feet.
So,
all of them are armored, and looks like there's a non-commissioned officer out there with a sword, and everybody else has a halberd.
Can I do an investigation check on that and see how many reduces I need to turn that ballista into a crossbow?
Well, you can only cast it once in its concentrations.
Yeah.
So that's it. One.
Shaba is too much of a dumbass to know that because I don't know that.
What business do you have?
We got business with the king. We were appointed we've been appointed to meet up with him. I pull out the medallion the king gave me last night.
Make a persuasion with advantage.
Yeah, I pulled the medallion out this time.
Thank you for leading with that.
Okay, that was an 11. 16!
Okay, there's been a lot of people going into the castle. Herbert, go with him. Show him where to go.
Hi, Herbert. Please don't be a pervert.
So Herbert kind of comes up. His plate is kind of shifted off to one side.
Whoever drinks the most down PM wins.
He's carrying the sword, or not the sword, but the halberd kind of in 2 hands. Okay, all right. I know just where to go. I've worked in the castle before, guys. All right, just this way.
Do we follow him?
He's got a cart that goes.
I cast turbometry.
Everybody's high fantasy. Everybody's competent.
That's right.
Why?
Oh, I try to break that stereotype.
He leads you up to the huge castle. The Korsberg was big, but this Korsberg could probably fit in this thing's foyer. This is probably an 80-room castle. It's ginormous.
Yeah. All right, guys.
He doesn't even look at you.
I just want to say something. We were at the tip of reach of that. All right, I just want to point out you get more religion points for every demon you kill. Try to get the priest to join us.
Oh, on the way out the door of the.
No, I should have been trying to recruit some of the priests to join us. It gives you more good boy points. Like you get a sticker.
The thing is about high-ranking priests and everything, you don't want them on the battlefield. You want them for the aftermath.
Yeah.
You just need one. If he has enough spell slots, he can get another high-ranking one, and he has some spell slots, and it goes down from there.
So you're you're shuffled through the castle, and you're eventually led up to one of the courtrooms. It's just big long table. Well, I guess not really a courtroom, but like a big conference room. And there you see, it's probably a 20-foot long table. It's probably about 6 feet wide, and you see a familiar face. You see, not as fancy dressed as what he was last night. He's more in pajamas and a nightgown, and he's got in his hand a glass. Make a perception check.
21.
It's filled full of tomato juice and celery and a raw egg.
Oh man, if it was alcohol, I was going to do purifying in hopes it turns into pure vodka.
You know what you put in those, right? A little bit of vodka.
Hair of the dog.
And there's half a dozen advisors in there. You all met.
I point to the furball. Please don't cut this table in half. Sorry, he has a thing with tables. It was a bad history.
Not like painting you in bad light from the get-go, huh?
I believe you've met the master of the War College before. You would recognize him because he was at the conference with Berlin.
Okay.
Hey, I think I was there too. I was running a demon with the slong on a magic marker.
The king stands and everybody else stands with him. Says, "Good morning, everybody. This is
I don't know.
these are most of my advisors.
Crap, he brought his advisors.
You don't need to mention the last time I was in one of these meetings. Don't worry about it. But they've told me, and you all have told me, that there's a terrific threat to the city that needs to be addressed. You caught me not at my best last night, but at my typical. But I was quite convinced that we were all about to die, and you tell me that we're not.
Yep.
So can you please talk to my advisors?
So
And he
we,
sits down. Everybody else sits down with him.
shit, I rolled too
Mo,
high.
you want to let them know what's
Okay.
going on?
Okay, if I rolled below a 10 or a 10, I was going to say, so we're all going to die. But I did. I rolled an 11. So we'll probably not die. But yeah, so we're going to have a demon is going to come here, be at such and such shed around 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., 8 p.m., around that time-ish. And pretty much she wants the...
Ralph is just in the bag to shake hands.
Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much there's a demon lady, and she is planning on killing everyone in town. But her preferred way to kill everyone is slowly. That's why there was a wetness disease going on. And we're here to ensure that she will stop doing that, and maybe even have to take her down.
A human male. He's well carried. You've never met him before. He stands up. Says, "Well, I'm General Wilhelm Schuster. I'm the general of the army here. How do you propose that we kill an archdevil? The archdevil? Is that what you said? Greater?
Last time I was there, she was in upper management.
Upper
We
management.
did find out we have pretty good leverage.
The fuck are you talking about?
I've talked to the good colonel at the War College. He's told me that they've sent out word to all the smiths to silver weapons. Is that?
Yep. So things that can actually do damage to her. We know that use any normal weapons from her. Normal weapons won't affect her, but it's believed using silver arrows or using radiant damage could actually hurt her.
Or magic.
Or magic.
Magic.
Yeah, but she is an ice and fire elemental, and she's also has some experience with other types of magics as well.
Okay.
Like, she's actually been summoned to Earth before once, like 2 decades and a half ago, and the only thing that was able to make her leave is a man with a guitar.
That sounds bizarre.
Guitar.
Yeah, she has a thing for bards. So if there's a bard college nearby, make sure you get the attractive men out.
I prefer the accordion myself, but I don't know if I.
Oh, if there's any
The guitar would
bagpipes.
make me.
If there's any bagpipes, she might go into a rage.
Thinking that loot.
Loot. Oh, okay, alright. That's fair, okay.
Lutes, flutes, electric keyboards.
And the.
Hell, it sounds really good for triangle. I mean,
More cowbell.
yeah. I mean, she has the type.
Pardon me, Your Majesty, where did you say you met these folk? At the whorehouse!
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, here's my gang. I like to call them Corvo's crew. These are my interns.
Interns.
Negative,
So you work
negative,
for him?
negative.
Yeah, be careful of her. She's pretty aggressive.
What's your name and what's your game?
My name is Jilwyn. And we're here trying to save everyone. If truth be told, this is the devil's son.
Hi.
We have a great bargaining chip here.
I was gonna do something before that card
That's
got
okay.
pulled.
With him on our side, we do have a great bargaining chip. We have that in. We're going to meet and try to parlay this evening. So we still have negotiations. At that time, we do not know what will happen. So we still have build up. I recommend that we continue to build as much of an army as we can. We will be, for all manner of speaking, the tip of the spear when it kicks off. This will probably happen on the beach.
Okay.
And you will know when it happens. If it happens.
Maybe we can Troy this mother.
Do what?
Maybe we can Troy this mother.
Are they guarded?
Her strongest versus me.
They are now.
Winner settles
Double
it.
that.
No.
Because after this goes south, that's going to be their target. And that's where you want to concentrate.
No, I think we need as many.
That and minions. We will deal with the main entity.
Okay.
So she's been summoning tiny little imps, and they've been the ones that's been poisoning the water. Problem is, occasionally the imps can bring out a big horny guy to help them out. And so
Double your efforts regarding the wells.
I think
I'm
it's
sure that they can communicate clearly.
Yes, they may also pop up and wreak havoc within the town themselves. We don't know what to expect.
We've heard that suffering, not a quick death, is what they want.
So we hope to bring them a quick death if it comes to fighting.
Suffering is
a very powerful bargaining chip to them.
Suffering has been in abundance lately. But if you can parlay your way out of this, please do. When two Tarasques fight, it's the ground that loses.
Speaking of way to way out of this, I might actually have a plan.
So do we.
My plan doesn't involve. My plan has less casualties.
Your
than your plan.
Maybe one.
Sir?
Maybe one.
Go grab some weenies instead.
Please no.
To the Devils, we're signing a
You should just
contract.
grab Shava and use him as a shield, since he likes using meat
I-
shield so much.
That term, me riding on his back with the dagger around his throat, has come in my mind.
So, I'm just saying, a contract with a devil is a very, very powerful thing
Wrapping
down there.
Guillotine around his
And
neck.
I believe if I'm able to sign a
Chucky hold.
contract with someone of high power here, even if it's a simple contract, it should help
Spider monkey on
alleviate
Mountain
all the
Dew.
stresses, might even prevent the conflict happening. Prevent the conflict completely.
And do you think that this greater devil, this archdevil, will honor the contract that you make?
I mean, she's my mother, and so a high ranker devil can overwrite the contract of a devil underneath them. The problem is, I'm an independent.
And she thinks highly of you, right?
She thinks moderately of me.
Not from our meeting. She did not think highly of you very much. She was ashamed of what you've been doing.
That's up to interpretation.
I'm mommy's little boy.
Have you
Gets
watched
another
the
piece of
Menendez
paper.
story?
Tell the truth, I think she prefers my sister over me.
So does my mother. They're all the same.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I think
I'm hoping if I could get someone here to sign a contract with me that could alleviate all
He just
this.
wants his degree.
I hand a contract over to the person with the weakest ability to read at the moment, aka I hand a contract over to the king.
I mean, what's the worst thing that happens if you sign it?
yeah.
It's,
I just want to see this play out now.
yeah.
I just want to see what Mommy Dearest thinks about
So
it.
he handed this thing.
It is canonically written in red crayon, and the parts meant for the the wizard that I've been used the marker I stole and written over it, and added the part to the bottom of the marker.
I don't need to monocle my arms long enough.
The thing you
But I don't think I'm reading it right.
I'm reading it right. I don't think it's written right.
It's just a simple contract, and I try to write it away so it won't have anything like, oh, if you sign this, your soul is mine, or none of that crap. Pretty much, if you sign it, the only thing that's going to happen is we all get 50 gold, and I become a doctor. If we win.
Out of curiosity, horsey sauce is white, wasn't it?
Yep.
Horseradishes, yeah?
Yep.
I think so.
It isn't white, it's kind of yellowish, so I'm
Uh-oh.
avoiding it. Be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
I mean, is it going to go bad in that package? Like in 100 years?
It's from Arby's. It might be bad when it got packaged.
Oh, yeah, true.
This
The
episode has
general
been
looks at
sponsored by Arby's.
The general looks at this. He looks over at you. Are you
I
that furball?
Looking through the minutes from the day before.
Shava is staying quiet for this part. Okay.
Detective
Who's got? Shava's the only one with persuasion, right?
Johann Ordon and his partner Heinrich Geld. They're looking for you.
I'm gonna.
Do you have authority over them? Over those detectives?
I get my record splumped.
That's actually written in the contract.
Actually,
I'm just saying
How
the
do you spell
like.
your name?
I'm gonna make a statement.
Do you have authority over the detectives?
Can you spell your name?
What? Do you know what it's for? I heard. I have some notes, but I wasn't really paying attention to the crime report. What was it for?
I'll tell you some.
Oh, and I forgot to mention the contract
friend
also.
during all of this has been
As far as some of the
influenced by
strings.
other powers and has been
By
the
devil
victim
himself.
but the victim of some other influences and has been forced to do some
He's haunted by
some things that he has not been a willing participant in.
Does that track?
Shake, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you you think you have a better handle on it now?
He wishes to declare the fifth.
Give me a minute. I'd like to speak to my lawyer.
I don't know. Shava learned some stuff from some face.
Tried to
I'm
word
a
it so
lawyer
it was
now.
truthful that I was saying it, not trying to perceive or deceive.
Make a persuasion.
Are there any mages in the room? Or is it just
18,
soldiers?
There is
Persuasion,
somebody that looks
19.
like
There's some pointy
a house
hats.
mage, I guess, like a royal mage. Probably somebody that spends a lot more time communicating with other mages, using their magic for that, using their magic to maybe check on castle defenses, things like that.
Persuasion's not my strong suit, but I got a 19.
Nice.
I mean, technically, persuasion's my
I
strong
know.
suit.
He seems moved.
But he still wants an answer.
So today we haven't had any incidents with the spear.
Well, it's only been about 3 days. I hope you haven't murdered anybody else.
Oh, actually, no, he hasn't murdered anyone the past 3 days.
Day's not over yet, Lucky.
I mean, he might murder. I'm making no promises of him murdering
I'm gonna
something.
whisper to
I came
Skoten.
close today.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of whisper to Skoten if this starts going south with him. See if you can distract and get the mage out of the room.
Don't kill the damn
I'm not gonna
mage.
kill anybody.
We know how to fix the problem.
Okay.
We are active.
Make your persuasion. Well, is that your whole argument?
Can
We
Chava
need him.
Can Chava add to this?
Like what he did, I was there. What he did is unspeakable. I have cleric Skoden, by the way, and I've tried to help with his issue, help it get it contained, identified the source of the problem. There's just nothing we can do about it this time. I do believe he has a better handle on it, including he doesn't go anywhere alone. But we need him.
Also, we already have experience with the build a spear in it. We've already had some
They
experience
don't know
with
nothing
it.
about the spear. Why are you telling them?
We've already have.
They just know the bare minimum.
I was making it sound like it might be the devil doing it.
It's a
Oh,
demon.
my heart!
Your spear has a name?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently. I mean, all my vision to. I also
Only to
I only saw
Shava.
him
Aye.
causing the pain.
We've have it. Yeah, we have experience of talking weapons before. No, we were able to solve the problem once. We were going to solve it again.
At this point, we just
Both
sound
of
like a
y'all
bunch
make
of
persuasion
crazy
checks.
crazy
or
people.
Yeah.
You can make one with advantage.
Which one?
Morgan.
Get the mage out of the room.
17.
Okay.
You said
What are the
persuasion.
components?
With advantage.
I got an 8.
An 8 and a 17.
Shava raises his eyebrows.
I was flirting with them. Great.
Not a flirting way.
He shows him his little high on the hoof.
How,
This is why
how do you
I.
spell your name?
You know, apparently I heard it. When he came back from that house place, he said if I beat the king in an arm wrestling contest, that I'd be free.
I said that was a possibility. That's great. I know.
I went up to the mage. Can you help me with something real quick?
I mean, I
So
was actually trying to get Jill to wrestle the king.
you see the king kind of lean over to an orc, a well-dressed orc next to him, whisper a few things, and they kind of whisper back and forth.
I think he likes you.
We're like the Three Stooges over here.
All right, we gotta get this started. We gotta fight. We gotta fight Mom in 17 minutes.
If you want to play Mercy, we can, but I think the general was just gonna ask how to spell your name so that I could sign a pardon for you. But I mean, I'm always ready to throw down. It's
Oh, God.
oh,
Do it.
you see his face visibly green up at the thought of breakdancing right now.
So
He was out drinking, whoring, and carousing until 4 o'clock this morning.
Tell you what, King. After this battle, I'll play Misery against you.
Okay. If we all live, until then, victory and death.
so
It's M
There you go.
R then Grim.
Grim. More grim. That's unusual for one of your folk to have a name. Alright.
that's
Call him
racist.
Furball.
Had to Americanize it.
Alright.
It was all leafy and stuff before.
Do you think Shaw is my birth name?
I had leaf effects on my
Yeah, it was all-
Oh.
It looked like that was it before.
Yeah.
So, about
Yeah,
this.
there's Furball and there's Furball. And Furball!
It was like a feather with a plant thing.
Where the vines are growing.
Yeah.
So he writes out some paper, hands it over to the king. King signs it. So another 10-year-old boy comes up with the wax, and they get stamped.
While you're signing
He hands
stuff,
you. Do you read? Can you read? Or
the
Barbarians in third edition, I know couldn't read, and I.
well, yeah,
can't find
if you
anything
in
written.
fifth, if you can speak it, you can read it. It's assumed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even barbarians.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, that's a good.
So it's
What's it written in?
common.
Yeah, in
Okay.
3.5 if you're a barbarian.
It's
You
written
couldn't
in
unless you
ink.
had so much into
Yep.
your intelligence.
Yeah.
So
You had to take a feat, I think, or take 2.
I thought you had to have +2 to intelligence as a barbarian in order to read.
It could be.
Oh,
I thought it
think.
was you had to take a,
It just sounded
a
funny.
skill or a skill slot.
no, they
I
they
think 2
did
skill
away
slots.
with that in fifth.
let's say his signature is just a drawing of a skull with a spear through it.
And
Can you read
in
it?
first edition or
It's
second
a-
edition, that was an actual skill you had to take to be able to read and write.
Oh, in
You weren't
second
able to
edition,
do it,
yeah.
So,
Can your whole
Second
party
edition.
can't read or
My next character's having
If you didn't have the
ADHD.
skill, no, nobody could read or write.
My next character's full out ADHD.
Y'all just like stare at
I
someone
ain't
and
kidding.
like,
I'm all
So-
over the place.
while you're kingling this, while you're signing stuff,
Squirrel.
Oh boy.
all right.
can I just roll?
You have a pardon signed actually by
Okay,
His
good.
Majesty the King.
So I was gonna have to force it.
Yeah.
So much for
My,
a just world.
I was just gonna
My-
command exonerate, get the mage out of the room so he didn't know what the hell I was doing.
ADHD fairy.
My job is to protect the city and the kingdom. I think you'll do a lot more help for the city and the kingdom fighting this ever-present threat than you would behind bars. So be careful of that. I'll inform the police that everything's been handled and to call off the investigation. but you'll want to keep that for the rest of your mortal life. You'll want to keep that.
Put it in the chest.
Can do Prince's whatever to summon some honey, just stick it to his back.
Ew.
I'll get the spear and I'll put it on the spear.
It touches the spear and it instantly.
So our army will do what it can. The ranks have dwindled over the years. We're getting as much equipment as we can, and what's left of our officer corps is going to train a rabble into an army in 12 hours.
So while that ink is still wet,
God's be with us.
Because
Yes.
finishes the con.
that's what he's
That's-
shoving at you
It's-
again.
So I try to write in a way so it had the least amount of interpretations as possible. It's quite literally, if we help solve the problem, we get 50 gold each, and I become an honorary doctor.
You know what? I think it looks better without my glasses.
Sorry,
Well, I'll sit.
I went to doctor school. It's a mandatory bad handwriting course in there.
You know, I'll send this over to legal and have them look at it, and we'll. Don't call us. We'll call you.
All right, I'm just saying, if I go to my mama with my very first signed contract, she'll be so proud of me
It'll
that she will
sit on
leave the
JAG
town.
officer's desk for
She will leave the
12 months.
town, and no one will get hurt.
I'll tell you what. If you really want to impress your mother with a contract, there's up in the north end of town where the near the Orc Gate. There's a whole row of mercantile shops. One of the people there, they sell these containers that seal themselves. When you pop the lid open, it burps just a little bit. But they sell these, and then they sell them to other people to sell to other people to sell to other people. Now, if you can get 5 people under you,
I don't want to make mom that proud of me.
guaranteed a pink cart, a pink ox cart.
And would it fit on a war horse? Would it fit on a horse big enough for him to ride?
It could. It could.
Interesting. All right, gonna put that down for later. All right, who wants? Yeah, but I want my mom proud of me, but I don't want her to be that proud of me of running an MLM.
Mama's boy.
I'm telling you what. Sword.
About 9.
10 to 9.
No, I mean like
Oh.
before we gotta meet the devil.
It's,
Oh, it's-
like
it's
just
noon.
after noon.
Yeah.
6
So like
hours.
6 hours.
I was so proud of that contract. And, no, you don't get it. You don't get it. I was tempted to get the devil
I'd
down.
like to go.
Actually, I'm not going to talk about that with the NDA.
Magic shop's probably been hoarded already.
You know what we could do? We
See
could
if they're
buy
holding
a
out
map.
anything.
Also, I
Yeah, maybe
wasn't
they have
there, but
something.
apparently you'll have a problem with mole things paralyzing people in the dead of night.
Oh yeah, the druid's natural predator.
werewolves.
I hear you. I guess you've been to the other side of town.
Yeah, that's where Mom teleported us after we talked last night.
We
The Samorians.
they've been a problem in town the last few years.
Oh, there you can get your contract.
They've
I'm thinking about it.
they've been a problem. We've all towns have crime, and all cities have some organization to it. And for years and years and years, one family has done a good job. They've kept it pretty clean. They've kept the murders to a minimum, and they've bribed enough people to where it was difficult to bring them down. There's always been other ones, but they've been the Lonerets. They've kept it pretty clean. Samarans, they've caused trouble in the last few years. They're ruthless. They engage in things that civilized men don't engage in.
They play poker.
This problem seems beneath us. You just bring in a group of Khajiit and take care of it.
Dude, no crossovers.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of the interfering with the organization of
Wait, what is
militia
it for D&D?
against the demons. So just something you probably want to
I
put
mean,
under control
if-
temporarily.
I mean, if you do enough create
The
water,
Delana reps have actually signed on to offer some of their soldiers.
What are the cat people in D&D?
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi. I thought Khajiit was the right one. I didn't mean to
He
do a
was talking about
crossover.
Skyrim. Crossed over.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, no, Tabaxi.
Bring in a group of
it's
Tabaxi.
a freaking
There's
Argonian's
some
fault.
dirty guards that we, some guards that we know are dirty, but we can't prove it. So we put some feelers out to them. We found out that the Delana reps would be okay with it.
I found a good way to-
They're sending some of their soldiers. The Samarans seem vehemently opposed to it. They've been approached, and we're not sure what to think about them. They've, in that part of town, since they've gotten more powerful, people disappear every other week. They're never seen again.
Yeah, some old people tried to kidnap me last night. Can you
There's
imagine?
been rumors of people disappearing from the slums, a dozen at a time, never to be seen again. It's not a good situation, but we can't get armed around it. We don't have the money. We don't have the men.
No, just saying, just don't have them interfere with the current
I mean,
organization.
I just want to
Put
point.
together.
I don't know whose side they're on.
So I need to point something out that's pretty important. When we are fighting the devils, like if there's multiple ones, make sure you have someone trusted gather the fallen weapons they may have brought. This can be pretty useful for the militia.
Okay.
Just make sure they don't go back underground.
And speaking of weapons, might you have anything?
She wants some
special?
silver arrows.
Anything that might have radiant damage that we might be able to acquire and use against these devils?
Radiant. That's unusual. Most of our officers, they have flaming weapons.
That's not going to help in this battle.
Yeah.
Like even I'm resistant to fire.
Anything locked away in the castle,
We can look.
especially radiant.
We can look.
I mean, maybe that your Baja Blast arrows might be able to do something.
There's one of the temples I think has a holy hand grenade.
Sounds nice.
Oh, we got. All we found was a holy mace.
Now let's see.
That's what we call Scruton.
They have to consult the tome of weapons and arms. Must hold it for 3 seconds.
Just-
not to 2,
1,
and not
2.
to 4.
Hey,
But to 3, ye shall count.
I wonder if I turn into a rabbit and start attacking, will we get to see the grenade?
3.
Yeah, that's the evil Shava route. Yeah, turn into a cool rabbit.
Then you roll a 1. You go kaboom.
The Lana reps, we know what they want. They're in it to make money. The Samarans, we don't know. They don't seem to be going after money. They keep themselves comfortable, but
Maybe the Delonarans get put back in power if they join this fight.
they're not willing to go to war directly against them. They feel that their losses will be too severe.
It's dealt with after.
I wonder
Maybe even
if there's people.
after boom moss.
There's people traveling underground. Can you do mold earth to compact the ground? Essentially, them.
Yeah, you could. They closed down the tunnels. Soft earth.
And can't you like turn dirt into more compact, more rock-like with them in the
you can
middle?
just move it around.
Dang it! Because I was up in you just do, and then just see blood pouring out the top.
Ugh. That'd be awesome though. But
It will fertilize the
Compress it
lands.
into rock.
That's a higher level spell.
yeah.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah,
Flush the
there's,
stone.
there's stone to mud, and then there's other.
The only other thing I can think of is going to create water over the holes and just keep doing that for a day.
And then freeze it.
Oh. I stick my ice sword in it and then I walk away and it'll just freeze the entire thing. Alright, there goes my contract idea. I guess we're screwed.
Well, it looks like we're having lunch being brought in.
She needs to eat or else she's gonna take down a gorilla.
Miss.
And what do we have to do? I feel like there's something else we need to do for this. I'm willing
That's
to
it.
forego food.
Who are you?
The halfway's willing to give up food. She's serious.
This is serious.
Get you a sandwich to go.
Okay.
I mean, unless y'all want to go and talk strategy somewhere, it's just a waiting game at this point.
So
I
can.
would take a sandwich to go.
Arm wrestling.
He really wants to arm wrestle the king.
He tosses back the rest of his Bloody Mary.
Let's go.
That's what he told me. Okay.
I mean, we can.
Hey.
Let's throw down. God, stretches. No, no.
I mean,
it's so early.
It's a good way. It's a good way to start your day. It's very intense exercise.
I'm like, what's
Not.
All right, Jill.
Okay.
Arm wrestle the king.
That's stealth check right there. I just disappeared.
I point at the empty chair beside me.
You see that?
31
Made it.
without pass. Without
Exactly.
trace.
Why do I remember the name Jill?
It's like a dream within a dream.
Oh, so far, the only person Shaba knows in the group is this guy.
Shake and bake. Magic band.
Here you go.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay, so one thing we can do is we can go to a local store and buy a map.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna ask
We're
the
almost
mage,
done here now.
the guild mage, if he can go get me a scroll from the library.
Let's all go to the library.
I've got a few. Anything in particular?
Dawn.
Dawn?
Dawn.
D-A-W-N.
Dawn.
Oh, Dawn.
I want that one of Devil Death. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Do you have a scroll for summon lesser devils? If I roll really high with, I can bring mom here.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, is there any? Could you be summoned and trapped?
It's a wizard spell.
Any chance she can be held?
Actually, it's wizard and cleric. It's just 5th level.
Oh.
But if it's from a scroll,
Is
I
it
could just
same
make a
version?
check and cast it.
You know,
It might be Xenosaurus.
Let's see. Dawn.
Dawn.
Look it up.
How would you feel if I asked them if there's anyone that was supposed to be executed today? Can I kill them?
Yeah, it's Xanathars.
It is in Xanthar.
we will get you a
Oh,
goat.
God. He wants to level up. Dawn. Spell. There it
Shaba is all for getting him a sacrificial lamb. Because
Might-
Shaba knows.
I'm thinking you might need to be able to talk to us about it.
Shaba is the closest thing to a sacrificial lamb in the
Lighted
group.
branch on-
What level?
It's 5th level.
5th level.
Oh, dear.
Evocation.
But if it's from a scroll, I can make a DC check to
I
cast
was only wondering.
Education.
It's a constitution saving throw.
I mean, it only gets. I have +1 strength.
I mean, you're just doing your volunteer duty. I mean,
No, let's see here.
So, yeah, anyway, that speaking evil weapon.
We could
Pick a number between 1 and 100.
70.
19.
go out in the woods and do some hunting.
Don't think I've got Dawn. Let's see. You know who?
Do you?
But I've got something that can do. Let me see what I can find with some radiant damage, though.
Moonbeam.
That's too low.
Sunbeam.
Daylight.
I mean, I just thinking just to for like the mass
Consecrated
cook the
ground.
minions.
Do you have Skywrite?
Everybody has Skywrite.
Yeah.
That's the best spell that there is.
Yeah, look at the sky right now. It's not a cloudy day. Everyone's just casting Skywrite. That's how you send a message to above. To send a message below, you need a stick and some dirt.
That's a bard.
Maybe you should do Skywrite Mom help. Then we can lead her to where
All
we want
bard.
her.
Well,
I just
if it's a
The
bard, if
king
it's
is
a scroll, you
here.
can still do it because it's arcane.
Yeah. Sunbeam is 6th level. Let's see here.
Say Dawn would be
Spirit
good.
Guardians.
Wish.
Okay, another
Great.
number between 1 and 100.
47.
Sure, 47.
Okay,
Well,
not that
what do
one.
you like?
Try another one.
42 is the answer.
Number?
24.
You know what? That should almost count for something because it was 32.
Wall of Holy Light.
Do you have
Well, I'm
this?
gonna say that does because it was cool.
Do you have the scroll for Tusky
42
Spirit
is the
Portion?
answer to everything, right?
Sunbeam.
And then you have to create a computer that comes up with the
Sunbeam?
question.
Sunbeam is the 6th level bard evocation.
Do you have the scroll for
There's no
Scrump?
wizard spells in the PHB that have radiant damage.
Chromatic orb should.
Well, I think Chromatic Orb can only be elemental, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually.
No, technically, my moonbeam should technically be a kind of like a
The one that's
smite.
supposed to be executed today.
5 foot wide, 60 foot long
Today.
tube or line
But-
that lasts for 1 minute.
You know
68 radiant.
what? I can get you a license to kill as many Simorians as you want.
And has
That's pretty
blinded.
strong.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
In a straight line.
Straight
So
line.
anything in the line.
Yeah, but that's not as good as a 30-foot radius, which is Dawn, which you can
Yeah.
move around. Just cook the shit out of
But
everything.
with your warp, your vortex warp. I mean,
Start throwing things
You
through
know?
the line.
Yeah, but that vortex warp is an action, and that's concentration action. So
I can pick them up and just throw them in.
lines are never as good as AOE's.
I've got a potion of speed.
Give me high-low.
That gives you an extra
Okay.
action.
So I'm just thinking about the minions, cleaning up minions with that thing.
I got
So I don't
title.
want to go around and slash with shadow blades. Each
I
one
love the
minion.
interaction.
I got
That's more
ti-
for like a boss
materials.
fight.
I got tidal wave that can take out.
Okay.
I just love the way
That
they
can
use
damage a good
materials.
chunk of minions.
I mean, like, my
How they
shadow blades
interact
can
with
hurt
the
the
spells,
minions
like
too, but that's like
this
one
thing
at
here.
a time. I
Yeah.
was thinking
Instead of
about like getting like
the
a big
materials and
area.
magnifying
of-
glass.
Yeah, that's what tidal wave
It's
is.
still like an ant.
I have Spirit Guardian, so I'm not worried.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that on top of Spirit Guardians will cook them pretty quickly.
Molf, give me a high-low.
Hi.
I give a low.
52. All right.
Oh, that's
actually
barely
comes
high.
out, and he's got a wand that's got 2 charges of sunbeam.
Okay. That'll work.
Ooh, let's see if it works.
So I got magic missile and something.
Yeah, you've got 2 magic missiles,
Ray of Frost.
Frost and something.
and a sunbeam.
Ooh. So if I do the tidal wave and he does Ray of Frost, would that make the whole terrain difficult?
No, but it slows them down 10 feet.
No, I'm thinking it'll make the ground icy.
No, it doesn't freeze anything.
I'm just thinking like Baldur's Gate. If you do like Plant Growth, if you do Entangle and then set it to fire, you have pretty much a fire spot.
I think grease is flammable.
It used to be.
yeah.
It's not anymore.
Oh, really?
No, they changed it. It's not flammable in 5th edition.
Oh, synthetic.
It used to
grease
be.
now.
It
but
is
it's
in
not
Baldur's
anymore.
Gate.
So, as a poor man's wall
I've
of
used
fire.
that many
If you
times.
throw alchemist fire on a grease, but it's not anymore.
So, how about if I do get the ground wet? If
But I
we
mean,
do,
fire ain't gonna do much.
if,
No, exactly.
I'm saying if we wet the ground and if someone does the lightning without blowing up the entire town this time,
I'm just thinking if there's a
Would
lot
that
of like
do?
little minions, just a way to just.
Yeah.
Joe, don't forget you got the potion of flying, which is extremely useful for your character who's going to pretty much be standing in the back shooting arrows and not being targeted at all.
I'm hoping.
You're gonna be a warthog.
I mean, that's better than nothing.
No, Jill, carry me.
Stand in the, fly in the top corner
Is this
of wherever I'm at.
That is when Skyright's going to be useful.
Oh shit, they see me. Boop.
The entire sky is just the number 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8,
Take
8,
one
8.
action to move 10 feet over and do nothing for 1 round.
Pow, pow, pow.
Okay. Ping, 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 ping.
Okay, so we can.
Back to
Lunch
your
shows up.
question.
So, I think we can do. We can.
Yes, if there was anybody to.
Oh, yeah. I already
Execute
asked.
today.
They said no.
Oh.
Yeah, not today.
So,
Execute. So
But then you said, but you know what? And then.
Oh,
license to kill more
yeah,
people.
license to kill the Samorians.
I like s'mores.
let's go find some.
Yeah,
Well, we only got a couple hours before we got to do it.
I'm just saying if.
want to get
No
involved in
spells.
that.
Well,
We don't want to blow.
I don't know. He hasn't
spell
told us
slots and
anything about why, so there's no reason to do that. That's true.
so a thing we can do is buy a goat. It's only 1 gold.
Just stand there.
But why? Why do we want to buy a goat?
stuff. I mean, we're just
Because
we'll probably
Bethany gets
eat and
hungry.
then just wait until we do our meeting.
Oh, it would probably work on an end. I get the feeling that it would love to eat an egg.
Yeah, because the spear is a demon thing, and they're not friendly with the devils.
So yeah, lunch shows up. There's 2 roasted chickens on your plate.
Are you still fasting, Jill?
2 onions.
I mean, you're a growing girl.
That's right. My whole 30, probably up to 34 pounds now.
I gotta think that halflings gotta have like just some monstrous metabolism.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Like a ADHD toddler.
Ping, ping, ping.
It goes all to their legs and then instantly burns up.
Yep.
I think it's real good.
Theoretically dairy free.
Tonight is either going to go very, very poorly,
And tonight still didn't happen.
very well, or it's going to be a long negotiation.
Should we just go?
And fallback plan is to
You know,
The city.
if I get a marker, I can
My
modify.
fallback plan is just to disappear and leave town.
If I get a marker, I can modify that contract again,
Pass
and
my
I
checks,
can
walk out
find
town.
I can find anyone with about 200 gold.
Walk out of town. No regrets. See ya.
So, what I rolled for earlier was I get +1 strength per absorbed creature for 1 day. But I'm charmed. And when used to kill a creature, Bloodrender will absorb 1/3 of the creature's blood for every round left in the body. If all the blood is drained, the attuned wielder will gain +1 strength for a day per attunement level.
Hey Joe, Summon Epiphany.
And you're the first one.
And I'm just saying that he killed the Drake. That will count. And she can just summon another one.
Celestials don't have blood.
And it's
So
summoned,
that-
so once it dies, it kind of poofs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Spectral.
celestial being. Yeah,
about
celestial or spectral.
spectral?
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
have blood.
Can't you summon a blood Drake?
No,
There's a poison Drake, a fire Drake, lightning Drake, there has to be a blood.
it spits blood at you.
Technically,
No.
that's a real animal.
You're just having to like block the blood like a lightsaber with blaster bolts.
A blood drake is the most realistic drake out there because it's the actual thing.
Man, if you leave that Drake out for a long time, it starts to smell.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have blood, or else I'd be fine with it because it's not real. But I don't think that'll meet the requirements.
It's easy to beat a blood drake. You just give us some Midol and chocolate.
The time
Spits itself to death.
I mean, I'm just saying that drake that was at that temple, that drake seemed pretty real. Bit my arm real hard.
Well, it bites. It's got force.
That's sad. It also had a personality too, and after a rock at it, it looked mad. I wonder why there was a drake in the library. It's the darndest thing. It's a shame that I murdered that guy.
Guess he still doesn't know.
At least he doesn't remember the name he used.
So,
Should we start a conversation?
yeah. So, where's everybody from?
I'm from a town. I keep forgetting its name. I keep calling it Fabergé. I was the kid of a very famous explorer, Barb. I have so many half siblings.
Musician.
Oh yeah.
That explains it. That explains it. My aunt has an estranged daughter that showed up one day from a musician, a bit rounded over by a musician. She had to leave town.
I'm from Balmaldir. We'll probably be going back there shortly.
Good place. A lot of our best weapons come from there.
As they should.
And I'm the oddball halfling raised from an elf.
Oh.
I think there's one of me in the world.
I've never heard of such a thing. Are you from the Northern Elves or
I can't remember. South, I think.
the Wood Elves then?
I swear
Is
if
that where
you,
you learned to shoot?
Yes, my paw.
if you look at her
Darwin.
arm closely, there's like a scale.
Donlin or whatever.
Like she's weird.
I never remember that guy's name.
I know him. I know his name.
One sec.
He taught all my best archers learn from people that learned from him. He's
Oh,
famous.
You can shoot.
He can take the wings off a gnat at 50 paces.
He taught me. I joined his ranger party and couldn't take enough of those tall guys making fun of me, so I left on my own.
Elves can be the worst.
Yeah,
We don't
Darwin.
make fun of her.
Present company excluded, of course.
No, you still got it.
I mean, technically,
So I adventure now.
I'm about as much health as I am human. That's why one of my ears is pointed.
You know,
He's got funny feet.
the king actually waves somebody over. He gets poured a drink.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. The demon traits are kind of powerful. As Shavo walks around, you just hear the little click clack, click clack.
What, have you gone to a nail salon to get your hoof looked at?
And I might pretty soon.
I got a split nail.
Like, oh my gosh, you got a hangnail again. You won't believe it.
I can't go to battle without going to a nail salon.
Like, oh my gosh.
You big fellow of Morgrim, I believe, right?
Yeah.
We call him Furry.
Where do you
No,
hail
we
from?
don't.
We don't exactly.
We don't nothing. Anytime you say we, you are wrong.
There's no we, and we're not French.
Where do you hail from?
Shava counts as more than one person.
Forest. All right. You know,
I'm not your buddy, pal.
anywhere around here? Or?
Down, buddy.
First time in the city.
Well, you chose quite the city. That's a way to just jump right in with both feet. We're glad to have you.
It's a shame that he met with my ex.
Your ex. Who's this ex?
I point at the spear.
The general calls somebody over
Yeah.
or something brown in his cup.
We should have left.
And,
Don't we have to go meet that other person down by the thing?
Don't we need to get some priests to be sent?
Oh yeah, down by the lake, right?
yeah, I think
In
yeah.
a van down by the river.
Fred.
Yeah, we needed trout, I think. We need to go.
Yeah, some trout.
Well, we know the fisheries are at full force right now while the water's still cold. There's, if you want to make some quick money, if you can find some of the
They shape-shifted into a bear.
if you can find a fish with the good purple knob on their nose, they're good money.
Purple noblins. Oh, that's what we should do right before we die.
So, I cast
Go
a
kick some
tail
back.
under the water to create a massive fish net.
That's what I think of your mom. We're gonna go fishing right before we kick her ass.
Hey, exactly. You got
So how'd
anything
you
to say?
prepare for death? Went fishing,
Uh,
fishing.
The ubi-nosed bass, that's you'll actually even see it on the flag of the city. It's our biggest export.
I want to go fishing before I die.
What?
Maybe. Or make a
We got rods down there? Poles?
should be able to. It should be for rent. Probably.
That's got to be dexterity, right?
Probably.
The fish
I
is
mean,
straight.
there's not really any skill.
For him,
Let's
It's
be
gonna be
serious. You're
dexterity.
for him, it's dexterity. For you,
It's more of
strength.
a more of a con check to see if you can stay on the boat with all the beer you're drinking.
Concentration tech, yeah. Oh, that's funny.
The longer we sit here with Shava being able to talk, the closer
Probably.
we are to
Let's go
losing
fishing.
all of our help.
Let's go fishing.
And what about you? Where do you hail from?
The north.
North.
From the mages of high sorcery.
Oh. Very okay. That's
He's our serious side.
yeah.
He's my lawyer.
We don't have one of your caliber in town, but it's we've heard good things about it. It's
Those are our why so serious side.
Serious, exactly.
Hey, wasn't there someone else in town from that school?
Why
Wonder
so
what happened to him.
there was he worked at the library. Was,
Great,
did,
thanks.
did you know him? Oh, what was his name? Where did I see his name at? It was written somewhere in the last week.
I don't know.
Huh.
It's an obituary.
I wonder who the hero was that day. That saved the library. Do you remember his name?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I heard. I thought his name started with K or
Oh,
something.
you're killing us, man.
I just want you to remember. I don't know this yet. Just
Sean was killing us.
What was it? I'm
I think it was Captain
So
Killjoy.
the fishing's good, huh?
The fishing's great in this town. Yeah, there's
I mean,
the
it sounds silly right before the, but it might put me in a nice, relaxing state of mind. Anybody up for it?
I'll sit with you.
I'm afraid he's going to use me as bait.
I've got to go work with the rest of my officer corps to
Raise that army.
raise an army and get troop formations ready.
Oh,
Most of my officers have never even seen conflict themselves.
Oh,
It's
I
not-
We need
got
to
something I need to tell you.
Can we
When you
devise a
have the
remote detonated bomb to strap to his neck.
Shh, at the collar.
We'll keep Shava safe if you leave. I got
So-
that collar. Yeah, that's
I actually have some actual decent advice here for once.
no.
For all that is good in this world, make sure the people guarding the pits, make sure they're not smokers.
That seems fair. That seems fair. Yeah, we heard from the college that y'all were involved with I guess digging up the wells. What?
They threw me in the pit and I had to turn into a fish.
The devils had
Reversed it into
Yeah.
the drinking water.
they
The
had
cesspools.
they had put the city's waste back into the well waters with magical piping.
Yeah, no,
So
Okay.
that
The people
was
were drinking.
destroyed
That I
and
destroyed.
filtered. Yes,
I went down the pipe.
that is where all of the sickness is coming from.
So that's why the deans were.
Hence the suffering that they're putting the city through.
That's probably why all the deans at the college or at the university were telling my officers to guard the wells and the cesspits.
Still do that. Oh, God,
Okay.
Shava just rolled low.
I see.
Good God. What is he gonna do?
So I mean, there's like multiple theories how to solve this problem, and I believe there's like one way that we can hold something of dear ransom over the town
Oh yeah, we do.
and the whole point of the demon coming in is to kill people as slowly as possible. Let's say if if the fighting's not going our way, why don't you send one of the smokers to the cesspit? I rolled a nat one on that wisdom throw. But
We'll think about it. But it seems like the five of you have been involved in
I thought there was only four of
heroics
them.
lately.
I thought there was only four of us.
No,
Where did Joe go?
I'm here.
Shava's looking up.
I'm here.
Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow is a great celebration. I hope there's a town left to celebrate.
Chorus is still here.
Oh yeah, if we after we definitely succeeded in this battle, we were actually sent to this town on a mission.
Oh,
Yeah, we've actually came from another town called Chorus, like about 2 or 3 days travel, and we were sent here to gather up some troops to help the town defend himself and open up trade between towns.
that would be good. We haven't had a lot of trade from them since last year, and they got the best absinthe.
Yeah, the brigade really messed that town up, but they're
This guy here was a pain.
they're gone.
They're gone.
The brigade is gone.
The brigade have been terrorizing the countryside out here for 10 years.
They are no more.
Yeah, we killed this guy. I brought the hologram.
All but one.
Yeah, apparently one has returned from the dead.
The general actually stands up and grabs the sword at his hilt when he sees.
You dare fight!
He's pulling that
You
thing
can't
out.
just pull that out everywhere you go.
Yeah, Chihuahua.
Slapping him.
I was thinking of poo, but
That damn thing away.
that's the voice that I used.
You dare fight Janamba, the leader of whatever. Thank you very
Put
much.
Chihuahua back in his hole.
Okay,
You keep him in.
It's a picture.
I mean, I mean,
He used
technic.
these as decoys, and we saved one after
Oh.
I mean,
ridding.
Again, this Wii stuff ain't it.
Yeah, that's correct.
I
The village
I
idiots
hold
kept
him over the
one.
roof. I forgot what I said. What did they say? I did the Terminator.
you want to kill a goat.
No, when I hold him over the like the garden.
I had no clue. I
threw
don't
him
remember
down,
what you
yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Oh, you threw me over the
Something
wall.
like this, or
I let you
something
go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
No,
pumped.
I just
Yeah,
I'm on the
Oh,
blacksmith's
you
wife.
just power bombed them.
yeah. Red,
on one of the blacksmith's fiance.
yeah.
That was the worst roll ever.
Bad
So-
aim, but
The coward jumped off the building after he met his match, and then he fell to his death. He definitely wasn't
Morgan
murdered
owned it.
and then had his corpse pile drived off the top of a castle
yeah,
onto a
I
crowd.
think he also cut off one of his arms too.
Oh yeah, I still have the arm. It's mostly green now, but it has the armor on it.
Well, good. I'm glad he's dead, and glad that they're gone. All of Veslan owes you a great debt of gratitude, and hopefully a little bit more.
I
You know,
have
next
a
time-
feeling they were nothing compared to tonight's feat.
No, this might be the Sandy kicking in, but Shaba really needs to take those arms out and set them on fire to get all the flesh off to keep the bones. I'm
So I need to
saying,
go fishing now.
Yeah, maybe in front of the king, you shouldn't say you're gonna take a bunch of arms out and
Yeah.
set them on
oh,
fire.
I already showed it to him.
Somebody else might need a pardon.
I already showed the arms to
War
him.
crimes or something.
Technically, I already have a license to kill.
Fishing.
Fishing. Yeah, let's go fishing.
Well, there's the best place to go. It's gonna be
Oh, we're supposed to have a
Secret
meeting.
fishing hole.
Probably right
they've
where we're.
always got good boats.
Is it
they're-
the
they're always
shack next
clean.
to the water?
If she comes to be with us, we're just kickback fishing. What's up?
She teleports us. We're wearing tackle gear.
Oh, the hat! The fish.
Here's Shaba reeling in the trout, and he teleports back and there's
Interrupts
no
us,
rod.
I'm like, ooh, I got a purple nose.
I'll trade you this for the city. I mean, Shaba needs to bring a present to his mom to make her less pissed.
Talk to Mithorian. He'll be right outside of the fish gate. He's got,
Of course.
or no, I'm sorry, not the fish gate.
He meant East Gate.
Hold on. I think it's the old
That was
gate.
just a
The
ruse
fish-
to get out of here.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back and Dave's gonna have a whole fishing game for us.
And
I mean, that was just to get out. I mean, we're not gonna fish before we have a
That was
yeah,
just.
it is the fish gate.
competition
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
with
Okay.
the devil.
Just outside of the fish
I
gate.
think Jill's serious about going fishing now.
Oh, Shaba wants to
It
go
was really
fishing
just
now.
to get shot out the room.
Okay, so it's a ruse.
But yeah, if you go up the north end of the castle, you'll go out the old gate, and then hang a left. You'll go a couple hundred, probably about 4 blocks. You'll see the fish gate over to your left. There'll be a dock right there.
Old
It's
gate left, fish gate.
Mithorians.
Mithorians. Got it.
All right. Shaba
Thank you.
a lot of the stores around here have tourist maps that kind of have an outline.
We really should get one of those.
Yeah, they're not expensive. They're cost you about 3 or 4 sterling each.
We're gonna save the town, and you want us to pay for a map?
That might be our ongoing thing is we never get a map. We just fumble through town no matter where we're at.
I mean,
Unfortunately, I'm not a tourist center.
I mean, Skeleton already drew a pretty good map.
We've got a
That's true. Maps out everything for us.
Written while riding a
That's only for
horse.
magical.
A
sludge
bumpy
and stuff.
horse.
we've got a war room, but it's that with a tactical map of the city, but it's 20 feet wide
It's a little-
Yeah, we'll take that one.
and it's etched into the plaster of the wall.
I cast reduce.
Now it's 10 feet wide.
Hey, don't you have reduced too?
And it's
We can
still
have it be
flashing.
1 foot wide.
We should go fishing.
Yeah.
We're getting in some trouble.
Guys, we're losing fishing time.
We're sitting there digging out the side of the map.
Sun's
Shaba takes a piece of
Big
charcoal.
checks.
big check.
Shaba takes a piece of charcoal and draws a little dick on it.
Can I get paid in advance a couple sterling?
I'm not.
Guy, the general like reaches into his pocket. It's like, all right, here's. This is all I got on
That was a
me.
joke, yeah.
It's 3
Oh my
gold
goodness.
and
My goodness.
12 sterling
That's a
and
joke.
All right,
10 copper.
all right. So should we go fight Mom tonight or wait till tomorrow? Do you think the fight would take about 5 minutes?
It could.
I mean, if Jill rolls a nat 1, that's worthy of a TPK right there.
It honestly, it's a 1 in 400 chance.
Yep. And you've already done it.
A 2.
Oh, that's as low as you can get.
It is,
As
but
halfway.
it's not an N1.
Like, aren't halflings canonically blessed to have some type of luck because they're so freaking weak in the
Naturally
D&D
lucky.
world?
Did you get a 2 also?
Well, it's because they have the luck because they are the best race.
Because they eat Lucky Charms.
Sure. Sure.
Because Tolkien likes them.
So
Unofficially.
They're like Warhammer orcs. They believe that they're the best. So
I mean, yeah.
also to the elves. All
mean-
elves.
That explains why they can eat. They would eat a horse. And out wrestle a
It's
gorilla.
cooked. They're cooked.
You know that
Still
half
didn't even
Mercy
get
to
to-
the king.
We still didn't even get to read our contract.
kid Shava play No Mercy with the King.
That's 2 weeks. We didn't even get to read our contract.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
We didn't even get to the meeting.
You might be able to message your mom and see if you can have it sent out courier.
Send what out?
We want to preview the contracts
Oh, sure.
so we can amend them and bring them.
Hey, Mom, can you send me a preview of the contracts?
do you have sending or message? Or
Shava writes it out on a different piece of paper than the contract,
It's on fire.
and then he lights it on fire and let the ashes sit in
And he
the
thinks
ground.
it goes to her. That's
Like if she was
That's
in
what he
the
thinks.
hells, I could see it more. But her just being right down the street.
And then an imp in hell sends it to her. Brings it to her. Hey, look, you got this.
I mean,
Nope.
It
that
turns to ash. You maybe have sent.
you have
I
better
mean,
luck
I'm
than
just-
Skywrite.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, if only you had Skywrite.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
what
that's
what I'm doing makes complete sense.
To Shava, it does.
That tree was that one hell of a jackass. It went to hell. So all the paper made from the tree goes to hell. It's the law. That the tree was left limbed.
This is
I'm
entertaining.
starting to think option 3 might be our best choice.
It might be the
I thought
funnest.
is option 3. Is that one nuke to town?
Option 3 is the most important one for you. You have the best roll.
Pivotal roll.
1 second.
It's most important.
One could say it's a critical roll.
Due to the fact that you said, okay.
It enjoys pointy. It
Yeah.
involves pointy objects.
If those two said that, Shava would have been running right
in
now.
pivotal points. A lot of P's. Pointy objects and pivotal points.
Wait. Can I do one more thing?
No.
Can I cast Trumometry?
Okay.
Hey, can I get a preview of that contract, Mom? Because it's technically a booming voice.
Where do you aim the booming voice towards?
It's important.
Are we inside?
I
or
rolled
outside?
a 22 on the intelligence, a wisdom Shava smart roll. So I think I pointed towards the shed.
Okay. You know what? I want to roll advantage. I don't think she has. Well, okay. You sent it out.
It's out there.
It's out there in the ether.
Yep. I mean, there's a huge ass crowd of people getting ready for war.
A bunch of other people heard that too.
People are looking at you like, what the hell is that?
Yep.
And you
Oh,
said that. What did we leave or are we still on the thing?
We're still in the room.
Yeah, so you just said that in front of everybody trying to ally up.
I thought we were outside of this point.
Stands
Walking
on
towards
the table,
Yeah.
"Way to go with the contract bomb."
Oh no, we have been trying to get outside for the last hour.
Yeah.
y'all were pulling me out.
And thus ends episode 20 of Fortune and Gory, Running with the Fiends.
Oh man.
So when are we gonna do our